Okay, we are live. For those listening at home, welcome back to the Live from the Sword Coast podcast. I am Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly dungeon master for this afternoon and evening. If you are joining us with this as your first video, please go back and listen to the first part of this session to get caught up to what the heck is going on. Tonight we are playing a custom role-playing system that I designed. I cobbled together from existing systems. Set in the old TSR setting of Dark Sun. So we're going to carry on with our session. So last we left, guys, you see that had been approached by, what the heck was his name? Tabaros Wavir, the patriarch. And you had been commissioned to go and find out essentially what the hell was going on at Twin Echo Fort. So we were going through the rules of how travel works. Now, let me think here. You need to do. All right. So we set out. I think just before we went on break and ate some food and stuff like that, we were talking about what roles everyone was going to take. So you guys had, I think, you're going to be the guide. Right, so you're gonna make the travel rolls. And when I say is that when you, honey, go lie down, sweetie. Go lie down. Go lie down.
But I'm right here.
Right. Good girl. Get your head chopped. So you were gonna be the guide. Mm-hmm. You were going to be the lookout. You're gonna be the scout. Okay. Then let's. So First thing you do is to go ahead and make a travel preparation check. Normally this is, just so you know where the numbers are coming from, normally it's a lore check. So that's why some of them might be quite
low. I use my Caravaneer skill.
Yes, which would be Caravaneer for the prepare. Yeah, you do that.
So that's
please don't put that in the map.
All right. 5 and 2, but that gives me 4 and 1 when you make an adjustment. No, 5 and that makes it 5 straight up.
Yes, that's right.
Straight up. Boom. 1, 2, 3.
So means you get 1. Go ahead and take a token.
I shall take a token.
Okay.
Can you pass me the coffee or a couple?
Yeah, sorry guys, the way we set this up isn't super accommodating to a bunch of people gaming here.
You can use the Lord.
Yeah.
All right. Found the prop.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh God.
Dang.
Nice. Wow.
5 success, 1 good result.
Wow. Okay, so the threshold was 2. So Drew, you go ahead and take 3 prep dice. Oh, sorry, you can take the token? Yeah.
How come he gets 3?
Because you got 5 successes.
Oh, okay.
It'll do it.
So travel prep is 2. Plus I get 1 bad die.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I just
get. You rolled 2 bad die.
Okay.
Jesus, man, learn to pack of sixes.
6 and 6.
Yay! 2 successes though.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, nothing but 2 bad die. Yeah.
So what kind of traits could I use to try to improve that? I don't think anything would really be.
That you've got. What do you think?
My former slave.
Slave.
Here's the benefit though.
My gruff.
When you make your remember that as a mule, when you make fatigue checks, it's against 1 lower threshold.
Mm-hmm.
So and what it is everyone's going to be making what do you call it? Travel checks to try and avoid suffer. And the threshold is 3. Each thing you roll below that is another fatigue you take from that day's travel.
Okay.
In your case, you wouldn't. That is a 2 threshold because you're a mule.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. So it's a 2 threshold. So
you don't need necessarily the extra dice. What I'm saying is that like Okay, so the
so right. Don't rely on me for travel prep.
Yeah, no, and don't listen to him at all. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do now is like we talked before, we're gonna use the what do you call it? What was I calling it? Raise the stakes. So for now, boom, we get to roll 1 dice, 1 12-sided dice with each of our rolls. So the describe for me what your preps are. Like I guess you rolled really, really well for yours. So and you actually rolled well when you were rolling your lore in relation to that place as well. So, what do you think that is this a place you've been before, or?
Eat. I've had
No.
10 tons of the damn thing.
Thank you.
No,
I have a whole
seriously.
bunch of that stuff back there.
My sugar's killing me. My sugar load is
Like.
I don't know. Pack light. Pack my emergency kit. Just make sure I've got everything I need and can move fast.
Well, what I meant more is, what's the that is a really good role for the trip out there. Is this somewhere you think you might have been before, or? Yeah.
Yeah, I figure I've gone well traveled.
Okay, maybe actually, maybe you've when you came onto the things when because you spent so much time in the the magical arboreum that you're sort of out with the rest of the sort of trailblazers and whatnot. Okay, great. So what I need you to do then is, let's see, it will be a 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be a 4-day journey, which means it'll be the total threshold to reach there is going to be for the guide. It will be
What?
I can see why they're addicted.
Yeah.
12. No,
12?
I'm gonna say 10. I'm just gonna say 10.
10
is the trick.
successes?
10 successes in total. So then what it'll do is each day is when you get to make the travel check. So why don't we, is that how that's gonna work? Let me think here. Anyway, what you get? Oh, your dino. Get your dino. Get your dino, Goofy. Get your dino.
Well, every time I roll travel, I'm going to be rolling this. Boom, boom.
What I want you careful. Hey, sweetie, careful. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, so what I need is for the
Boom, day one.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's just do this. So first thing, hey, easy. Hey, crazy. Yeah, go over there. Yeah, take it easy. Okay, so here's what we need is, why don't you guys roll your travel, please?
Travel
But honestly, you need to roll your D12 with it as well.
with D12?
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. 9
Okay.
and 3 successes.
Okay, so you suffer no fatigue. Each of you guys need to roll this as well. Everyone needs to roll travel because this is your fatigue. So you've got yourself ready. You've got your troops on the Crawdlu cavalry. Honey, would you please stop?
So essentially, I'm 2 bad day plus my
Oh, yes. But your threshold is only a 2, though.
2.
And remember, you can spend resolve. Right now, your resolve and your fatigue is all recharged.
Yeah.
You can spend a resolve to add +2 die to your roll.
Okay, and in my resolve, it goes back after every night, every day.
At the end of every
Encounter.
end of every encounter during a trip like this, it won't recharge until you're at your destination,
Dope.
Unless I find safe.
unless you find safe haven. Yeah.
So let me just try this here.
Okay. I'm sure it'll go fine.
I'm sure it'll work. No.
Oh,
wait, 12 is
12.
Yeah, 12 doesn't do anything in the purpose of this. It's only a 1 that you need to look out
Damn it.
for. Okay,
One-
so you got one success.
So we can be penalized, but we can't ever get an awesome
Not on the
benefit
trip.
from this?
No.
Now, with this, can we get penalized on the trip though?
You get penalized on the trip, absolutely.
But we can't get a benefit.
Well, what kind of get a benefit? Like, for
You get a good
example,
tan.
Because
I
it's Dark Sun. So
okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say just for
this isn't fucking
narrative-
Tolkien. This
Nothing
isn't
breaks.
like
No, my benefit would have been that, for example, I'm getting these guys to carry, like, am I getting the house guards to carry me or to push me on here?
that sounds all lovely. But any one of them
Dark
would kill you and take your place. So no, you take 1 fatigue.
So if I would have taken 1 resolve, I can exchange that for I can exchange a fatigue for a resolve. You said
Sorry,
I can exchange a
no,
resolve
only when
for
you take damage, not when you take fatigue on shot.
and then the fatigue won't.
You can spend a resolve to try and re-roll that if you like.
So it would make more sense then for me to take a resolve and get 2 extra dice.
At the start of your die, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just take 1 fatigue just to learn.
Okay. And Drew?
Yeah, I don't have any traits that would.
I think you're more of a city boy for your traits, at least.
Yeah, but I got pretty good explorer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're,
Elf lore? No, probably won't go.
nice.
1, 2, 3, and 1 of these.
Nice.
So now I have 2 good results, right?
No, they don't stack.
Oh, they don't
Yeah,
stack.
you
So,
use them for the benefit of that roll. So, like for instance, if you wanted to try and find a safe haven, you could have done that. You could use that to spend a resolve and use that to get that.
okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so you suffer no fatigue either. So first day of travel, you guys set out. The sun is just baking down on you. But the first length or first leg is actually through some relatively arable land. It's not what do you call it? It's not super desolate. There's still some farms and stuff like that. And by the end of the day, you are able to maybe sleep in a like a wayside kind of or wayside, a roadside sort of inn still near near Balak. So go ahead for day 2, please. So we're going to be setting off into the actual stony desert.
Boom. 1, 2, 3, and a 6.
Yeah, nice, Kate. So you got no fatigue for you.
So-
Alfonso?
I'm gonna use a resolve
Okay.
to get 2 extra dice, right?
Yep.
And then it's my regular dice.
Yeah, you should regular dice
Sorry,
or
2 black, 2 bad
Oh,
ones.
and don't forget you get 2 bad dice. That's right. It's better. 1,
So-
2, and that's yours is a threshold only 2 because you're a mule.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're what do you call it? Weathering the
storm
better today. Drew.
But so I still lose a resolve though, right?
Yeah, the result doesn't charge until you finish the trip.
So how many days journey is this? 10
It
days?
is basically each day is roughly 25 or 25 miles. So it's a 4-day journey.
Oh, 4 days journey.
Yeah, yeah.
3 success, 1 bad result.
Oh, nice. All right. So Drew, go ahead and roll. Oh wait, you didn't roll a 1, did you?
No.
Okay, so I saw the 1. I was like, it's awesome. Yeah, what I'm gonna say, the bad result is just you were scouting ahead. A lot as you're going along here too, and it's like scree and shale and stuff like that, and in some of the part like really scorching hot stony desert here, and you stepped funny and turned your ankle a little bit, so you're going to get a bad dice for your next fatigue check.
Mm-hmm.
So when I roll a good result, I can't add a good dice for my next fatigue.
You could have with 1 dice, you
Yeah.
can only add it to. You could give someone else a benefit.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 you can't add to yourself. Hi, sweetie.
Is that anything from right now?
Is there?
Is that from here?
That was from before. I'm looking for anything now.
Yeah, you can give +2 good dice to an ally. You could recover 1 resolve, or you could give +1 bad dice to an enemy, but there's no enemy here. Okay, so Adolfo, you've done your rolls, you're gonna roll. Okay, so you guys are done. You can tell by the end of the second day, what's his name? Maximus is nursing a bit of a fucked up ankle. Not Maximus, sorry, Subutai. Okay, and go ahead, 3rd day.
Day 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a D12. Caravanning. I love caravanning. It's so much fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 successes.
2 successes. You take 1 fatigue.
God damn it.
The hot sun is scorcher today.
These long trips suck.
So I've realized I'm always going to lose either 1 fatigue or 1 resolve. So might as well alternate.
Yes, but resolve recovers much quicker than what fatigue does.
But you said fatigue.
Well, you get a full night's sleep. Yeah,
I mean, no, but you said resolve. I'm not going to be able to recover anyways until the end of the journey.
until the end of the journey. That's right.
Fatigue, I probably won't be able to recover until the end of the journey
Yes.
anyways. So none of them going to recover during the journey.
so why bother rolling?
Well, no, basically I'm
Well, resolve will be resolved by the end of your journey, whereas fatigue, you might have to take an extra day or something. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Hold on, what am I rolling again?
Your travel.
Travel? Oh,
Yeah.
fine. I'll use the resolve then.
Okay.
That's good.
It is because it's a 1.
Oh shoot!
Ooh, awesome. Okay, so
Scorpions. And it loses the result.
why don't you, Drew, make your travel check, and then we'll resolve this.
I'll take an automatic.
You get
pass.
stung by a bee,
Sorry.
I'll
but
take an
you have a
automatic.
hyperwiley.
Oh, nice. Yeah, great.
And I forgot.
Okay, so yeah, you.
Well, the thing is, I mean,
Yeah, it's right.
if I
Right,
roll
right.
a success, I don't gain a good dice. But
Anaphylactic.
if I roll
Beetle.
You
one
do.
bad result,
So if you roll good, like the thing is, you rolled one good result earlier, right?
Yeah.
You could have given one of these guys.
right? But I can't add it to myself. I can't.
No.
So, okay, but if I roll,
Yeah, so fuck you guys.
yeah, but if I roll one bad result, then I get a bad dice the next one around. So I have 4 bad dice, 2 good dice. Odds are I'm going to get a bad result,
Okay.
which would then make it 5 bad dice. And say, so it just basically is as soon as you roll one bad result, your entire trip is shot because you're
Yep.
just on a
so
downhill
yeah,
slide.
yeah.
So that
The bad dice only last for your next roll, though.
no, but the thing is,
They don't
yeah,
persist.
yeah, the bad dice last for the next roll. But if you're now down to 4 bad dice,
Mm.
you're going to get another bad result.
Yep. Desperado.
So any travel you do is going to result in you automatically failing no matter what.
Yep.
As soon as you get a bad result.
Because that's
So the mechanic is setting you up for automatic failure,
yeah, because that's what travel in Dark Sun is like.
even though we're caravanners and this is
Dark
okay.
Sun. This is
All right.
not.
So
again,
so
this isn't
so in
like-
that case,
This is a place where like people
Right.
die in the desert all the time.
so in that case, it's just a good idea for me to take an automatic pass all the time and not even bother to game.
yeah, which would be so for roll
Yeah.
the what do you call it?
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
Right, but my point is the mechanic is set up for me to just say I'm not even involving in the rolling.
Right, but let's say
Right.
so. Do you want to?
Like-
that means also you can never take advantage of your safe haven because you're not rolling.
And
Yeah,
but you're saying you could
the
help
point
somebody
is
like
you
me.
get, you get one bad result that impacts your next turn, right?
Yeah.
Which I understand, but it doesn't reset because it sets up optimally.
No, but you've also got your. You can access your.
Probabilistically speaking, you're
You can
set
also
up for
access your
automatic
resolve
failure.
to try and offset that too, because then you add 2 dice to your roll when you're. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
12.
okay. What happens is you guys arrive at the what do you call it, your third night. You are now well off into the stony deserts here. Your ankle is feeling better though, so you've got the bad dice is gone, or the bad dice you were suffering from that.
Right.
So you guys are all sitting around the what do you call it? Oh, and anyone who made successes on that, you can go ahead and make another tick next to your travel, whatever that row is.
So
So you didn't?
well, I did do success.
Yeah. So you got.
But I got a 1 though.
Oh, you know,
you
that's
never-
not a success. You didn't beat the threshold.
No. I'm the doomed one.
Okay,
You
not-
never told us what the.
Oh, that's what's happening right now.
Oh, okay, that's what's
Yeah,
happening.
you're not at.
I'm not there yet.
What do you call it? No. Thank you for that too, because I needed to or wanted to do something. Okay, so you guys are.
So I still got my success, except something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, there's a difference between. I guess what maybe the way to phrase would be to beat him the threshold. You did beat the threshold, so that
I did
doesn't.
read the threshold. I got 3 successes.
Oh, so
And my
yeah,
success is only 2.
yeah. Then wait, you can take your thing off. Yeah.
But when you roll a 1, it means, whew, I'm not fatigued. But you were bit by a scorpion and automatically died.
I like the B.
So-
I like the B one better.
You know, okay.
I got
Okay,
some by B,
so-
and I'm just
yeah.
allergic to
What this
bees,
means
and I
is
don't
when
have
you guys
that
roll a 1 on the travel die, what that means is that there's some hazard that's happened.
But if we roll a 12, there's no benefit.
So it's a nature of the mechanic. This is the way the game is. The other game is written to don't be an ass.
With a DM.
but we're in your new system. I'm giving you feedback. Right?
Yeah, this
Where
is
did you,
not. But that's also part of the thing. Like there's not when the stakes are raised when you're making normal dice rolls. Yes, you do get a benefit of rolling the 12. In travel though, that's so thematically anathema to Dark Sun. Dark Sun doesn't have happy endings. It doesn't have.
Like you don't find a spring somewhere.
happy
Like,
No, like what it's supposed to have. Like this is the kind of the way that the game was originally pitched is that, or originally presented it is like, look, at the end of this is the kind of Conan type thing where,
this is not your system. This is the Dark Sun campaign set.
Yeah,
okay, that's,
and that's the thing. The system is
Yeah,
designed
that's
to emulate that.
that's cool.
The travel threshold, if this was like a normal like fantasy setting or whatnot, would be 2. Your fatigue threshold will be 2, which means you can, in most cases, if you've got 2 ranks in the skill and your average attribute, you can just take an average and not be fatigued by it. That also means you're not going to be able to get advantages, but you still have to roll the d12 each time. Because this is Dark Sun, that's part of the setting itself is that it's supposed to be scary and dangerous when you're out there. Because it's not just that like, oh, I'm going to meet scary monsters. Like, fuck, I've been traveling and I'm sunburned and whatever. Heat stroked. Okay, so would you guys kindly roll awareness, please, each of you?
Where?
No, he rolled 12. I'm not going down for this son of a bitch. I'm off peeing that's somewhere.
That's the thing.
You're on your own, Maximus.
For the travel thing, that doesn't affect you. It affects the party.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So it's not key to any one individual.
Oh, his character doesn't like me so fucking.
Okay, so remember, you got to roll your. I've raised the stakes. So you got to roll that too.
All right.
You know what I can do is I can give each of you one of these here. That's easier.
Just always roll it. Boom! Oh!
That you're-
Oh! One success, negative result, and a 1. Not aware.
Okay, so you're actually one success. Yeah, so you don't beat the threshold, and threshold's 2, and you are actually dead asleep. You're so exhausted.
You guys keep what?
All right, 1.
Holy shit.
2, 3. Nope. So 3 success, but bad result.
I mean, what the hell?
Too bad.
I'm a woman.
I know. What are you trying to get to?
I'm going to take an automatic success.
Oh, I know.
Sure.
And then I'll just roll this one.
Sure.
11.
Nice. Okay. Close. Emmy. Fucking horse. Honey, where'd it go? A hound dog you are not. Okay, so Drew, you rolled a net of what? It was a threshold 2, so you rolled 1 net, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
1 above.
1 above. What I'm gonna say is you're gonna get actually I'm gonna bank that for now. So what happens is you guys are have made camp. What do you have the troops doing?
Yeah.
The troops doing?
Yeah. This is where I'm assuming you've supped already, and
Are we staying in for the night, or are we preparing to leave?
well,
It's at the end of the day.
this is night. This is night. You've had dinner. You're it's evening. The moon is going over the.
Chill time.
Yeah, it's actually speaking of chill. It's also the desert too. So the weather is plunging.
I'm just saying, like 6
It's
are
also
resting, and there's two lookouts.
Okay.
Right.
Good.
Okay. So
2 on guard.
at that point, so how many did you roll? Any successes on your awareness?
I took an automatic success.
Oh, okay. No,
yeah,
it's not automatic success. How many did you take?
What do you mean?
Like did you have 2? What's your auto success?
Yeah. So my auto success is 2.
Why didn't I fucking do that?
2. Cool, because you had a better result. Or is yours
No, I
3?
didn't. Mine's 3.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, great.
Should have just done that.
Oh, also, you've got Drew. You hear because you got the hearing thing as well. What are you doing? Like, what is your sort of camp ritual? Is it fletching, or is it making those caltrops again?
Yeah,
or?
caltrops, fletching, making arrows, all sorts of shit like that.
Okay.
Messing with his camp supplies. Sprinkling sand in his, shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you, the two of you, you kind of sort of picture like you're sacked out and just exhausted. Like, oh my god, it's
I got drunk.
for whatever bad. Yeah, it's been bad couple of days for you. You're sort of, I've gone over and you're checking on one of the sentries, just check in and see how things are going. And then you can see that like there's a small little fire you guys have burning at the camp. This is a stony barren too. So there's like a variety of sizes of stones and little boulders and stuff like that with kind of rock, jaggedy edges to them. Eddie, get out of there. Sorry, she's doing your, what do you call it?
She can have them.
She cannot. Bad girl. So you are maybe Drew like a little bit away from the camp because you've got that night vision as well too. So you're sort of what do you call it? Sitting out working on your caltrops. When you hear kind of there's a rustling and a skittering of some stones.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of look over and then you see that there something like. You sort of look over and there's just a split second of movement that suddenly stops.
Okay.
And you're looking at it.
On my feet shouting movement. I've been in the desert enough to know that you don't just, some stones moved. It's probably.
Yeah. I'm sure it's fine.
No, I'm on high alert.
Okay.
Moving
Awesome.
back to camp without turning my back on whatever it was.
Okay. So as you start doing that, you're running back to camp. I'm assuming because this is not your first time to the
Take it back.
Dark Sun Rodeo. So you've raced back your elf-like legs, carrying you in big strides. As soon as you hear this, you've been a little, just had that I guess like fighter's instinct, and you're sort of like, oh, and you realize that something's going to go on. So what do you do?
I'm going to basically I'm going to get up and I'm going to start barking orders at the house guards.
Okay, so you're shouting that. You wake up and unfortunately you're going to be so addled by just like what the how am I going to so you're unfortunately going to miss one round on kind of that despair.
Paralysis again.
Yeah, really still sleeping away. So I'm going to wake up the boss. Okay, so you guys go racing back, and what you see is then that thing. If you spare a glance back, Drew, you see there's now suddenly a bunch of movement that's moving in, and you can see sort of like the crest of this about like maybe that big of chitin. It looks like some kind of big insectoid thing moving its way through the desert. So why don't we roll?
Getting new parts for armor.
Yes. Why don't we roll the combat prep, please?
Green Armor Factory.
So you guys do here. Oh, anyone who's got tokens too, you can toss them back in.
Combat preparations.
This is no. Keep these. These are travel prep things. Sorry.
Travel prep.
Yeah, what do I use these for?
You use them to add dice to your dice rolls.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's one of the ways. I guess actually that's one of the ways to offset
Okay.
the
all right.
penalties.
1, 2, 3 successes, 1 bad.
One good.
Can I use Fletcher
two good.
for combat prep?
I wouldn't do that.
Describe for me how. I got an idea for how.
And
but-
this?
The thing is,
Yeah.
I mean, Fletcher's just
No.
making arrows, but I guess in made arrows, it gives him the familiarity with the ability to just really.
I don't know. How about this? What do you call it? You found while you were working on, you weren't working on your caltrops, you were working on your arrows, and you got kind of like a
Yeah.
row of them up in the sand. So as soon as you hear that, you're just like grab them and you're ready to. Yeah. Nice.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yay!
Success. One good result.
Badass. So you got one net. So grab. Yeah, you got your one. Grab one thing. Remember that's a dice you can add.
Yeah.
So it just increases the size of your dice pool.
Okay.
Um,
And have you rolled yet?
No, I will.
Oh, your combat prep. Sweet.
Yeah.
You don't need to. Did you roll yet?
Combat preparations?
Yes. Okay. I'm going to impose
Do I get
one
extra?
bad dice on the opponent for combat prep.
Nice.
Success. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So I get to roll?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So what I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
One bad dice
successes.
imposed. So do it.
I have 5 successes and 1 extra. So 5
1,
successes
2,
and
3. In case I got one. Keep it. How many?
5 successes,
Okay.
and those right
Oh,
counts are off, so it's
Yeah.
one extra.
So what? 5 successes means remember thresholds
Yeah.
2 that you get 3. So these are 3 dice you can use throughout this combat.
3 extra dice.
Yeah, and you can. And they add to your dice pool. So when you're calculating the size of your dice pool, you can add those in.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you call it? First off, we've got our opening salvos. So these things are moving in. Who wants to? Anyone who's got a ranged weapon can or thrown weapon can throw 1. Otherwise,
Yeah,
salvo
crossbow.
gets 2, and that means you get 3.
I have a crossbow.
I get 3.
Well, because 2 normally, like the reason you guys only got the 1 and no thrown, because of the size of that alley. It was so small and cramped that I didn't see that you guys would probably have a chance to.
How many do I see?
A lot. There's at least maybe 10 of them moving.
Are these like centipedes or
Don't know.
we can't see them yet?
You can't see them yet. Yeah.
Okay. First shot.
Can I use my crossbow?
Yeah. You can't do squat right now. Remember, you're on this round. Yeah.
First shot. 1, 2, 3.
Sweet.
3 success and
Oh,
Pretty good
good. So
result.
yeah, what do you want to do that with? Here's
that's the
okay.
first one.
One of the things you can do with 3 is inflict a wound on. I can tell you that this consists of 2 groups as well.
Mhm.
So there's an individual that's in here, and there's also 2 groups. You could spend 3 good results to get inflict a casualty instead of a wound.
What's the difference?
Effectively -1 to their dice pool.
Okay, what's a
And-
wound?
Same thing, but there's no wound. Like it's the equivalent of a wound on a group.
Okay. What is Pierce armor again?
Your armor is halve the toughness.
Shit, yeah, I'll inflict the casualty.
Sweet. Okay.
Yep.
So
Mess 'em up.
let's see here. Okay. Yes.
Okay. So, and damage would be what's the threshold?
So a threshold is always for reserves is 3, but because you aim, it's 1 or 2 rather, reduced by 1.
Okay, so
two.
then I add an extra dice to my damage, right?
That's right. Yeah. So your damage is you're firing against the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you take your damage and
Inflict
amount of
the
dice.
casualty, so 6. Okay.
Awesome.
Do I roll this with damage too?
No, not with damage. So with your things that. Holy shit, that looks
1,
great.
2,
See
3,
lots of evens
4,
there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 evens.
Oh my god. Okay, so
I rolled all evens. Wow.
Wow.
that is
And 5 6s. Like,
No.
what are fucking odds?
Great, Yahtzee.
Yeah, exactly. I hated that fucking game. It went way too long.
You can never get the rolls.
that is really fucking cool. Okay, so you inflict a significant disruption to their order of one, and you inflict a casualty as well too, which means
Okay.
one of the guys you actually see, so one of them kind of tries to move up above the above one of the stones, and you're sort of like, I don't picture that this being like one shot. This is sort of like one opportunity to do damage, so you're
Right.
sort of firing off a couple arrows, and what you see poking over is something that you are very familiar with, because it's probably the last thing, or one of, well, it's not true. This is Dark Sun, so there's a shit ton of things. Incident, there's an elf. Sorry, Steve. Where is he? Yeah, Thrycreen.
Oh yeah, nice.
These are humanoid, essentially mantis men, but they sure love elf flesh.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Second shot.
Okay.
1.
Ooh, despair.
Two,
Did you call it though?
Three
or are we always throwing them
successes.
Yeah, you always say I've raised 6.
5 successes. 1.
One
of
good.
These. Yeah.
Okay. So what would you like to do with a good? You could impose a bad die on them. You could give a good die to someone else.
Yeah. Who's got shitty? Grant 2 good dice to an ally. Can I split it 1 to each?
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Cool. I'll split 1 to each then.
Okay.
And because I got 5 successes, shit, I roll 4 extra dice. No, 3 extra dice.
You get 5
Damage?
successes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 8.
Okay. And
Plus
it's a 1 as well too.
3 more.
Shit.
So 8 plus 3 more, right?
I'm going to bank that 1 for now.
Whoop.
Yep.
Okay, so
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
That's awesome.
8 successes.
8 successes. So yowza.
Yeah, this time I'm aiming at the Brill cream.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a bunch of these things are kind of leaping up, and you can start to see there's they use these sharpened weapons made of hardened resin called githkas or chakchas. That they're flying. You can hear them whistling through the night air. You still have 1 more shot.
Yep.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
You've got to be shitting me. All right, 3 successes and 1 bad result.
Okay, so 1 bad. I'll just impose.
And this time only 2 hit or 2 successes on
2
my
successes.
damage.
That's actually you basically eliminated a what do you call it? One whole. There's like 10 of them that are all down.
Good.
So basically, all those ones that you had freshly made, we'll say,
Yeah.
you're just sort of like
They're
well,
all,
I don't know. You tell me, how does it look?
yeah, pretty much
Actually-
just like that. Yeah, just standing there with a circle of arrows around me in the sand, slowly diminishing.
That's awesome. Okay, so the what do you call it? Your guards, they have javelins. If you want to have them,
Throw 'em?
yeah, they get one. Yeah, and this time they actually would get one ranged. Now, yeah, just use the regular stats for them for the attack. If you like, the difficulty though is 3. I lost one of my sheets. Excuse me. Oh, it's right in front of me.
So I just
Yes,
okay,
make an attack roll, and the threshold was 3.
so with my combat prep, I got an extra 3. Does that matter, or is that just for my guy?
Sorry?
Is that just for my guy?
That's only for you, guy. Not,
Yeah.
not for that's for your specific rolls.
So 5.
Yeah.
right? And I have 3 successes.
Nice. Okay, so that means they hit, and it's just the base damage.
Mhm.
So they inflict 7 points of damage minus the toughness is 4 cohesion damage. Okay, so they start throwing, and they're hitting, and you see these what do you call it? The Thri-kreen are getting closer. Okay, so then it's the Thri-kreen's turn to do opening salvo. There are 2 more groups of these fuckers. So I'll do 1 group against your group, which is 5. Oops, good dice. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so your troops, as these things are coming in, they're throwing these little like kind of leaf, I guess, looking things. And a couple of your guys are hit. You take 8 points of damage
8 points to what?
to them. So they subtract their toughness
Okay.
and so their cohesion. Their cohesion should be back up to full.
So you said 8, 4. So okay, cohesion. So I have cohesion of 6 left.
Yep. Okay, and then I'm going to. So the others will go here. Let's see if they hit. 2, no. So the other ones would have been against you. You 3. They're flying, and you can see that these things are flying past you as they come charging in. And at this point, we're kind of, and they're going to be right on top of you. So, what ranks are you guys going to be in? Vanguard.
I'm going to be standing
Reserves?
back. Reserves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vanguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Nap time. Okay, so so Vanguard's first.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Um,
Oh, actually, sorry. They have an ability. They have Ambusher as their ability, which means they get to act first, even when they're attacking.
okay.
Okay. So they go charging it. I'm not making that up. That's right there. By the way. Not gonna. So 1 group of them is going to come charging in against your guys, and yeah, they're come leaping up, and their little mandibles are. Their whole body kind of undulates as it jumps, and it kind of comes down, and there's 4 arms that are
So when
tearing
can I
out.
use my shield wall?
Running it, what does it do? It gives. You could have used it now, actually.
Like, +2 to. So the whole idea was it's.
Don't forget, I
Yeah,
gave you
first
guys
round.
an extra dice.
Yeah, I think you said +2 to deflect.
Yes, for first round. Okay, so then actually I need to swap this out. Let's see here. 2, no successes, and that means I've got 4 bad stuff. Do you want to make a counterattack?
Sure. So this I'm picturing it like 4 of them create a shield wall,
Yeah.
right? And the other 4 behind them are going to attack.
That's awesome. So these mantis men are just crushing up against the shield, and then
From
you.
behind.
Yeah, go ahead, make your attack. This doesn't count as your normal attack, incidentally.
So it's just the 3 and the 2, right?
Yeah.
Shoot. So 1, 2, 3 successes and 2 fails.
That's an awesome ability. Okay, so Okay, so 3 successes. The difficulty is only 1. So that's 2 extras. What's your total? And 1 good stuff. What do you want to do with your good stuff? Or your good point, good result.
I'm gonna. Do you want an extra dice? Can I give you an extra dice? I already have 3 banked, right? 3 points banked.
But those, remember, those are separate. Those things you get to add a dice to your thing. That's not a good dice.
So
that's an add a dice.
So what are these? Is that just makes you have an extra point for one of these abilities? No, for one of these.
No, that's an extra dice. So remember when you build your dice pool?
Yeah.
So
what about these extra points here?
that is what's used for good. Actually, this 1 point you could spend.
1 point.
This is only for like if you want to make an attack roll, let's say, or you want to dodge. Right. You want to spend a resolve to dodge against an attack. You could spend one of those and increase the size of your dice pool by 1.
Okay.
Nice, Speedy.
Who has low resolve?
My resolve is I have a 9.
I have 8.
I have 10. Do you want me to give you an extra resolve? No?
I think I'm okay.
Then I'll just get an extra dice then.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I'll give 1 bad dice.
You can't actually take it with 1 dice. You can't take it. You have to give it away.
I was going to say 1 bad dice to the opponent.
Oh, 1 bad. Okay, yeah, sure. Then sure.
Okay.
Okay. Great. And then you did how much damage? So
Do I have to roll for damage because it's in a group?
No. It's a group attacking group, so it's just regular.
So what's the damage? 7?
7, yeah. Okay, so 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay, minus their armor is wow. Actually, so you pretty much make skewering these things as they're coming in. They're kaput.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Okay. So then the second group comes in, and it will attack you guys. I don't have the bad dice. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, actually, I'm going to spend my prep. I think to add another dice, which means actually it's a bad dice, unfortunately, but that's better. Okay, so I got 2 results, 2 successes, and let's see here. There are 8. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to allocate it as follows. 1, 2, and 2. So each of you guys are hit with 2 hits of 8. And you are hit with 1 hit of 8.
Damage reduction because I'm wearing a duvet because I'm still in bed.
Yeah, don't hit me.
So, okay, remind me again how this works.
Okay, so you take the damage, subtract your toughness,
Okay.
and whatever's left over there is applied as fatigue, unless you want to spend your resolve to reduce that.
Like
And
1
if-
point of resolve to reduce.
It
1
doesn't,
point of,
what happens if it doesn't pass your toughness?
It doesn't, then you take no damage.
Okay.
Wow.
How do you lose another
really
penny?
tough.
What? You lost another pen? Here's a pen in my hand.
Where'd mine go? God damn it.
Did I get back my point of fatigue that I lost from the trip?
Sorry?
Did I get back my point of fatigue that I
So,
lost
my
from the
fatigue-
travel?
No, you're still traveling.
So I'll take 1 point of resolve to reduce 1 point of fatigue.
Wait, you're taking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fatigue is at 1.
Awesome.
Is the result up or?
I don't know.
Remember,
Counting
fatigue goes
down.
up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because remember you start with your
six.
encumbrance?
My fatigue's at 6.
Okay.
Oh, I start at my encumbrance and count
Yeah,
from there?
yeah.
Okay, what happens if you go over your fatigue level?
Then what happens is you take 1 wound, and then does any attack that you hit, they will how they will roll the attack, the damage against you.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you want to blow some resolve to reduce that, or?
And then you do fatigue again.
So I count up from my encumbrance. Okay.
Yeah. How much did you take from each hit? 3.
Yeah.
So you would
8.
take.
So my fatigue is at 8, which means I take a wound.
Oh, but it's over your. Yeah, you're over your fatigue threshold. So.
So I take a wound.
Okay. All right. So,
So
this,
what happens now that I'm wounded?
You might want to spend some resolve to not have that happen.
What happens if I'm wounded?
Because what happens if you're wounded is the next time you get hit, it's whatever damage it gets rolled as dice instead, and each success is another wound. You can't take more wounds than your wound threshold, or you die.
Wow.
You only have 3.
Don't die.
Please don't die, Mr. House Elf.
They do love.
So hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay. But I can only use one resolve. Is that right?
No, you can use as much resolve as you like.
Okay. So I'm 6.
1 to 1.
Start at 2. Fuck. Okay,
Like
so
what
just
we-
knock this down to 4. Take 4 off. So 2. So my fatigue is at 4 then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So what it's supposed to be is like resolves that mechanic of like how you're choosing to commit yourself in combat.
Yeah.
Kind of. And yeah, and you're right as rain.
Yep.
Okay.
I wasn't committed. I was standing in reserve.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, Drew. You know what? Ignore me. Yeah. Shit. That means yeah. No, ignore me. Then you don't take that damage
What happened?
because you're in the reserves. They actually have to advance on you first.
Oh,
So do I take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
damage too then?
Shit. That means each of you take another hit, please.
Another hit?
Yeah.
So
So another 8.
what?
Yeah. So I had
my
2
guy
hits
is a
to.
giant pussy.
Because
What do
those.
you mean? So it's 16?
Sorry.
16.
No. Don't total it up.
Okay.
It's 2 hits of 8. So you get to apply your.
Oh, so then I'm still.
Yeah. You're still. Oh, got it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Because my toughness is 8.
Yep.
But am I not in reserves or what am I?
No. You're unfortunately you can't move anywhere. So I'm assuming you're in the like. Well, effectively they're able to close on you. So
Okay. So I take 2 wounds of 8.
what's
Minus
your
toughness.
No, mine's toughness.
Toughness is 3.
So
that's
it's 2 hits of
5.
5.
Oh, that's 10.
But I can use resolve.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm using a lot of resolve to keep my damage at 5, which is 1 less than a wound.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yowza. Okay, so that was their ambush though. So that's why they've gone first. Now it is your guys' turn. So Vanguard. Now it's your turn. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, so I'm going to do my. I'm going to use my battle thing, right? To get all for the house guard,
Yeah.
right? And to get the house guard to just. Again, they're going to kind of take a step forward,
Yeah.
with their shields, and they're going to advance, and they're going to
Okay.
strike. Too short. With
You know he's getting really fucked up too. You might want to try and
heal.
well, I guess what you can do by advancing on them, you can try and engage them and keep them away from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to do then.
Okay, go ahead and make your make a battle check first to see what you can add to your so you're in the Vanguard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So command the troops, and then you get to make your attack.
And I'm going to use my my sergeant skill.
Yeah.
So that's plus 2, right? So it's 3. It would be
What's your battle?
my battle is 5,
5, Ken.
right? So but I get 2 for my sergeant, so that replaces the 2 bad ones, right?
That does. Yeah.
Okay, so these are getting confusing here. Okay, I'm gonna get these out of the way.
Grab. What do you call it? Yeah. Kill.
And we have 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
3 successes
Hmm.
and 3 good ones.
So what do you? Oh yeah. So okay. So the 3 successes,
Oh, and I have these other ones too, right?
which you could have added to the dice pool.
Okay. But I can still bank these?
They only last until the end of the encounter, of the combat encounter.
Yeah. So, but not the end of my turn. You can go.
No,
right
you
to
go
the
next
counter.
turn. Yeah.
Okay.
So so the 3 what do you call it? You can't really inflict wounds and stuff because you're not attacking people. But what do you want to?
I thought I was attacking.
No, you're doing the battle right now. You're making your
Oh,
battle
okay.
check,
Sorry.
right? So what you could do is, actually, you could spend 2 to seize the initiative. That would mean that because right now they go, then you guys go because they ambushed you. You can seize the initiative that you go, then you go again.
Okay.
That make sense? That costs
Okay.
you 2. You still have 1 more point left over, which you could do.
Which I can give him an extra resolve.
You can't grant resolve that way.
You
have
give
to
me
do it.
a die though, or
You
whatever.
can give him a die. You
Okay.
give him 2 die if you like. 2 good
Okay.
die.
Thanks.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. And okay, so then now roll your attack for your guys.
This is just for the guards, right?
Yeah. Now here's the they damaged the guard last turn, right?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so they suffer because they were damaged. They suffer 1 bad die because they've got a trait called Man Eater. Basically, as they're knocking down guys, they're tearing away at the flesh.
Okay.
So
But I can add 2 of my dice, right?
no,
Or
you
is that
can't.
just
That's only
for
for
my
you.
That's fine. Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll let you do that because it's your, what do you call it? It's effectively your action. So spend those points.
Okay, so I have to almost do.
So okay, and then make sure you recalculate your dice pool.
So I have to take a. So I always have to
No,
stay the
that's
same,
it.
right?
It's good. Yeah, you
Okay.
calculate the size of the dice pool
Yeah.
first, then you do your
What do we got here? We have 1, 2. Oh, that's good. 3.
Okay.
4 successes, and so I pass the threshold. Plus, I have 2 successes.
Nice.
Right?
Yep.
Pretty good.
And you got 2 good dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with those good? +1 damage.
Yeah, +1 damage.
+1 damage. Okay, so what's total damage? 1, 3 plus those 10. Wow! Holy shit. Okay, so they're cutting a massive swath through. Honey, what are you doing? Through them. What does it look like?
So, just like I described, right? So they basically took a step forward with their shields.
Yeah.
And then they just
Nice.
and then just a whole bunch of people just went
Okay.
down.
Okay. Okay, so they've gone, you've gone. There's no one in the fray. So Drew, what are you gonna do?
So doesn't
Yeah.
my guy go though too though, or is he going with the house guard?
That's what your battle check was for.
Okay, so we're
That's
all
your
going
spending your
together.
action going. Yeah. Like when you choose to lead a unit like that,
Mhm.
that's when you're choosing to. I mean, you can fight with them, but it's battles rolls the thing that allows you to boost their attacks and shit like that.
So what is my setting attack? Can I use one of my resolves then to attack again? So it says to act before the target, whether or not I'm the attacker or not.
Oh yes, because the way that remember the way that initiative is calculated is that if you're attacking,
Yeah.
you don't go first. The defenders go first, then the attackers go. They have an ability called Ambusher, which lets them go first as attackers. So you could have done that too.
So, but I can only use that on the first kind of encounter. I can't use it again now.
No, you can't. Well, you CC initiative anyway. So what's going to happen is you guys will at this round, you guys will go. Then start the next round, you'll go again.
Okay.
Okay, Sergio, what are you doing?
How many shots do I get?
Just one, unless you get what do you call it? What is it? One good result. I think you need to
Oh,
get
yeah,
a.
right. Okay.
Also, remember that we're going to use without since we don't psychic dice anymore. You're rolling. You can spend 2 resolve to gain +1 good result.
Right. Just gonna take a shot.
Okay.
So 3 and 3 good results.
Nice. Okay.
So
Wow, 3.
And I'm aiming at the big guy, the main guy,
Okay.
not the group. I would like to inflict a wound on him.
Nice. Okay. So he, what do you call it? You hit, and this big thing that's got like scarred carapace.
Yeah.
You hit him.
Sorry, and what is the threshold?
Threshold is 2 because you aimed.
Okay, so then I can add an extra dice, right? Because
Yeah.
I got 3 successes. Okay, so right.
Oh no! Against single targets, you just do damage. The only time you roll is against groups.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
my damage is 8.
It's 8. Wow. Okay, so
Yeah, and then
plus your
I
threat.
don't add an extra one.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Always with damage, you always add your threshold. Whatever's over the threshold.
what
just-
threshold? Sorry.
The attack threshold.
Oh, okay. So I rolled 3 success.
So it's 1 over, so
yeah,
9
9
damage.
in total. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and you inflicted a wound as well too.
Yeah.
Okay, so 9. Wow, nice. Okay. All right. So what does it look like? The way this thing looks is it's slightly larger than the others.
Yeah.
And its carapace looks like it's like healed over from years and years and years of wounds.
I'm going for a joint.
Okay, yeah, you catch it in one of its arms,
Yeah.
and it's sort of like it twitches and then kind of hangs dead. This thing still is snarling and moving in. Actually, no, it's going to fire from range as well too. Hi, honey. It's clearly a hunter. Its our other arms seem to be moving in like almost like a dancing kind of pose. But then you see something. This another cha-cha comes flying out. So 6. Nope. That and it is specialized. Okay. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is, it did aim. So it's 2 over with 2 good successes. Okay. So,
Shit, I only got 1 bad dice.
yeah.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, indeed. That is one cool thing that is the specializing. Like, as you guys, when you use your bow, are you remembering to count your specialty? Remember that when your bow.
Is it underlined?
Nope.
Yeah, so you always get plus 1 good dice with it.
Oh well.
Okay. For 2, it is going to. It'll knock you prone. Is that what it's going to do?
Who's it knocking prone?
Drew.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide here. No, it'll get plus 2 good dice on its next attack. So it throws this thing in. You're hit. You take 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
So how do I use the reaction dodge?
Okay, so if you want to use reaction dodge, there's 2 ways. Yeah, the
Okay.
reaction dodge means just that subs in for the threshold.
Okay.
So that's not always good. So like the threshold for his would have been 2, because he was he's at the reserves as well, and
Okay.
he's what do you call it? Hi. Yeah, so it would have been 2.
My reaction is 6.
Okay, so the reaction
Yeah.
dodge is the reaction is 6 or
Reaction dodge is 6 or action 8.
okay, cool. So yeah, so what you could do is as a reaction, basically uses up your next action.
Okay.
You're paying it forward,
Yep.
or you could spend a resolve and use the full score,
Okay.
the full action. It still can't cost you your next action, but allows you to have a better score in the reaction.
Okay, so I roll, and then what if, like how does it work? My successes substitute the threshold, or they add
They
the
substitute the threshold. So if you can beat his 4, then what do you call it?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll leave it.
Okay, so you take 8 points of damage, please.
Okay.
You can choose to spend resolve and whatnot if you like. Okay, so now here's.
I will blow a resolve.
Oh yes, hello, sweetie pie. What are you so agitated for? Go get your food. Go get your food, sweetie.
Fatigue is 3.
Go get your food. Okay, so then it is. We've gone to the reserves. Everyone's acted. Top of the round because he sees initiative.
So my fatigue is always starting at 2 because that's my encumbrance, right?
Yes. Yep. So the I might lower that too because that just in retrospect that does start pretty high for some of the guys who has like he's got a big fat chunk of fatigue, but with 2 on yours,
Yeah, I've got that only leaves me 5 damage.
yeah, drop it to 1 and drop yours to 0.
My encumbrance?
Your encumbrance to 0, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
What about you?
Okay, so you seize initiative. So that means you're acting first in the vanguard. So
Okay.
and you're up now.
Okay.
You sort of well, obviously because there's fucking
I just got
mantis men trying to consume you. Okay, so Adolfo, what are you doing?
I'm going to
Honey, I know. What's up? Hey.
how far am I from this big guy? From the main guy?
He is in the reserves as well too. So it would to advance on him, you have to make a 2 battle check. You really could do it quite easily.
So I'm gonna do so I'm gonna instead of a battle check, can I use an athletics?
So it'll be 3 because you're coming from the vanguard.
But can I use an athletics?
Sure.
Instead of a battle?
Yeah.
So kind of like I'm gonna run and trying to jump over the first.
Okay,
line
which
of
means
the
that you're
vanguard.
leaving. You're not leading the guys anymore. Then.
I'm gonna disengage with the guys and try to go
Okay.
directly for this guy.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so you go. Yep, sounds good. You disengage and go racing over.
So I'm an athletics checks, right? So I can jump over.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You can just take successes. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah. So it's a 4
Okay.
for my success, right?
So that'll cost you to move the 2 ranks. It'll cost you 2 incidentals because 1 incidental get to move things. So that's your action. So you're racing out. That guy's now what do you call it? In the vanguard with you.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you wanted, right? Was to be in Vanguard with him.
Yeah, so you like face.
Okay, so you're with him. Okay, so then the other ones in Vanguard currently are the other groups of Mantis.
So
warriors.
My house guard though, right?
Sorry.
You can't use the roll for the house guard now.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
They're just going.
Well, you seize initiative. They didn't, right?
Okay.
Did they seize? No, it was them who seized initiative.
Well.
You were one of the same. Yeah, we'll let you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
go ahead.
so I'm just going to attack.
Yeah, remember the
Vanguard.
one extra blab. Bad dice because they were injured by the Thry-Kreen.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's 2 and 3. And I have an extra die, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give myself an extra die.
Okay.
So that's like that. 3 and 3.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Whoops. Like that. Okay.
1, 2.
2. Ooh. 2.
Okay, so there's one net there, so it's a 8, right, for damage. Minus their toughness. Yes, okay. Actually, they do manage to mop up. The season initiative was good because they managed to mop up the rest of one group of them. There's still one group, and then there's, as far as you know, one other dude that you're engaged with right now.
Okay.
Okay, so now it is, they've gone. Those Mantis guys are dead. There's one more group of Mantis, which are chewing on our boy here.
Really?
Yeah. So, all right, here we go. They are going to, continue attack. Let me see if we spread it around. I got 1 because they're in Vanguard. 2. Actually, you're out of with them right now. So really, you left behind your boss.
Oh.
I'm going to say these things.
He's behind the.
I'm going to say that they
Yeah,
what do you call it? They go charge onto. I'm assuming you
Dodge.
wouldn't. Yeah. Actually, what's your dodge?
My dodge reaction 2, action 4.
You would have to spend. Well, 2 would do it.
Sorry?
Do you want to spend your reaction?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it means you don't get an action next turn too.
Oh, that's all good. All right.
Okay. So these things, what do they look like? They're trying to get at you again, but you're like, what?
Yeah. Hey. Going around.
Okay. Okay, so that's them. And then we go to the fray. No one. Reserves. Drew, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm going after the same guy again.
Okay, so he's actually engaged with, or sort of engaged with
Maximus.
Maximus now, which means that now what do you call it? How does that work? No, you'll still be 3.
He's engaged with Maximus. Okay.
Yeah, Maximus kind of running out from to try and get himself up in with them. So
Okay, and is he still on his back getting chomped on?
he's like rolling around as these Mantis men are like
Fuck
sticking
that.
on these things.
Oh, I would shoot at them, but I've already rolled 2 ones that he reserved, and he'll probably be like, "Oh, you hit your boss in the head with an arrow."
You die. Bam,
Yeah,
bam.
and now you're engaged with the. Okay, well, I'm just gonna sit down and be like, "Fuck you, DM."
Well, you know what the first reaction was too when you roll the whole thing. I'm like, okay, not bowstring breaks, not bowstring breaks, not bro, because that's just.
Yeah,
Although you are actually a pretty badass at melee as well.
yeah. Yeah, I'm spinning around trying to take those things off him so he can get up and start
Awesome.
doing some stuff. So
Okay.
okay. Oh,
Nice.
1,
Did you remember to add your
3? I did. Yeah.
Yes, awesome, sweet.
So 3 and
Okay.
1 success
So it's
roll,
1 success. So that's
which I am going to.
Do you remember you're sitting on a pretty at least 1 extra dice too?
I'm going to impose 1 bad dice on that big guy.
I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
Describe for me how that happens.
I take the bad one. I say, "There you go."
No. Narratively, how does that work?
Um.
Because it normally it only can attack the target that you're actually attacking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Unless you like, if you can come up
You
with
got an arrow in it.
a cool narrative way to explain it, I'm fine with it. Just
Well, he does like elf flesh. So as I'm shooting at it, his moment. I don't know. I was facing him before I spun around and just kicked a massive pile of sand at the thing. I don't know.
okay.
Yeah.
You can even also like you had maybe it like half loosed, and then you were kind of like, and then turn and kind of start running towards him to try and protect him.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so you so then he'll take a bad die on his turn.
And then 2. So, oh no, right? Because I was attacking a group, wasn't I?
Yes, a group,
Okay, so plus an extra 1, so above threshold.
Nice.
4.
Nice. Okay. So another. So there are. What do you call it? The arrows are flying in. So then some of them, you're sort of seeing it from your perspective, and you're like, wow, rolling around, and one of them kind of its mandibles clambering away, and then it's hitting the face and collapses down, an arrow sticking through it, and you can hear as a couple more are flying over your fallen form. Okay.
Wow, that was too close.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it is what do you call it? The big guy's turn. So he's engaged with you. So he had 6 and a specialty. So that is his dice pool. And I spent to get 2 more good dice.
And you get 1 bad dice from Drew, right?
And he gets 1 bad dice from Drew. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Here he goes. It's 1, 2, 3. So you're in. So what he's done is he's dropped his free action. He dropped his stuff. He pulls out this big spear that's got these like kind of triangular forks at each end, and spinning it around in front of you. He hits you, and you are taking. What is that? His vigor is. You take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
But I also have 3, and you take a wound.
And automatic wound.
Yep, because he's spending his. I got 3 good results.
Okay.
So he, what do you call it? Just spinning this around, and you're sort of, it's been a while since you faced an opponent this fierce.
What do I? So I minus
-1 dice pool, plus 1 bad dice.
minus mine. Sorry, what's that?
-1 to your dice pool and plus 1 bad
What
dice.
the fuck?
Hey, me, you jerk! Get out! Hey,
What about?
hey, you.
You left, so I'm back.
She does this in bed all the time too, right?
Of course.
Get up and come back, and she's like, "What happened?"
It's like the song Cecilia.
Where are you gonna
Yeah.
live?
Yeah, really. And you.
Okay.
And me Lou.
Yeah, well, there's whose copy's down there?
It's empty, I think.
You think?
It's a little bit left.
Oh, sorry, it's the doghouse. Okay. Sorry. Then
So my wounds are 4 now.
No. Wounds are just 1. Like you just get a wound.
Okay,
If
so
your wounds exceed your wound threshold,
Okay.
then you
I'm dead.
Okay, so you what do you do? He's cut away at you, and that is the end of the turn. So top of the round.
Vanguard.
Oh yes,
Did you throw in his negative dice? His extra
I did.
bad
Yeah,
dice?
you reminded me. Yeah.
Didn't really help.
Incidentally, I know your despair now.
You're what?
I know what happens for your despairs.
Oh, okay. What's that?
So as you're kind of firing
I
away,
suffer from crippling anxiety and have a panic attack and run off into the night.
No.
I can't deal with the stresses.
well, you see at your feet.
Yeah.
There's 2 things. Kind of the sands begin to shift.
Yeah.
And you're like shit, and 2 more Thri-Kreen burst out of the sand right next to
little
you.
bastards.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so you are now. They are in the Vanguard
Okay.
with you at the Vanguard. So
I'm in the Vanguard.
You're in
yes,
Vanguard.
so here's who we have: 2 guys who are in 3 who are in Vanguard. You lose your action again, though.
To react to
Yeah,
the.
because you reacted last turn. So
Right, yes.
you're still well. We do.
So my attacks on those things really did nothing much to help them there.
No, you did actually, because you injured one of them. So there's one.
I thought
There's
you got
one. Yeah, that you've damaged their cohesion, which means that yeah.
So hold on. When you say 2 grill creams popped up, we're talking individuals.
That's what you meant by Brill Cream. I didn't get what you were saying before. Like, oh, the Brill Creams, and I'm like,
The what?
I pictured like Thri-Kreen with
Have I
like jackets
ever,
on, kind of
ever
like
used the
Commodore?
acronym for anything in any campaign?
No.
I've ever played.
Okay, so
You're talking individuals, not groups, right?
yeah, these are 2 individuals. These do not look. They look like much fresher specimen than what the big guy is.
Well, Steve did a somersault last
Smaller
night.
as well,
I'm going
too.
to see whether I can pull off the same thing
Okay.
without hurting my spine.
you know.
All right.
No, so yeah, why were you doing a somersault anyway? You're just like, I wonder if I could do this.
You know, it just occurred to me, like, can I do a somersault? And I'm like, and I'm like, no, I can't. What do you know?
I just picture a Family Guy thing of like you standing there and something like down.
With the one arm flopped over.
Why did I think I'd do that? Oh God. Hey, don't be a jerk. Okay, so yeah, Drew, you want to go first? Either of you guys are in the Vanguard. You guys are in
Okay,
top
to
initiative.
drop my bow and draw my weapons, is that free action?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's a
Okay.
free action to drop your bow. It's an incidental to draw your weapons.
Such things as opportunity attacks, attacks of opportunity.
No, that there's the counterattacks. I decided to make them counterattacks instead.
Okay, use the
Well,
word for the same thing.
Here's the thing: is that if you are if you're trying to disengage from someone and they don't want to let you go, you can make a what do you call it? It becomes a contested battle or contested athletics.
So basically, two guys pop up if I just try to run off.
You have to make a battle with a threshold of 2 to do that.
A battle with a threshold of 2.
Yeah.
Battle.
Remember, you got also
Yeah, I know.
the dice, and you got resolve you could spend as well.
I know. Battle with a threshold of 2.
What's up, Amy? Now you're still in Dolpho spot, jerk.
Into my house to share my spot.
You know what? I haven't used melee yet. It's free action, dropping the bow, pulling the dagger in the what you call it.
I'll throw it out there. You can also, I don't know if you have a plan for that incidental, but you can spend a resolve to do an incidental.
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what incidental is.
Incidental is like a minor action.
Oh.
Move. It's essentially anything that is not an attack is an incidental action. That would take any kind of significant time. Drawing a weapon, opening a door, running, whatever.
Throwing.
But if I wanted to run, then I'd have to do battle.
Yes, you have to do. That's an
And
incidental.
that would still be an incidental?
You use your action to do an incidental.
Oh, no. Okay. All right, I'm just going to draw, and try melee. I haven't tried that yet.
Okay.
Okay,
Shit.
so
those are out right now?
Yep. And how does this work? I do a wield. What is this calling, distinction, travel, and stuff?
Let's see here. So cunning mastery. There's nothing. Not for combat.
No, but it says calling, distinction.
Oh, because
travel,
okay, that right.
What are those?
So the way you build your characters
Yeah.
is each depending on you pull. I was calling them callings. That's what you're like.
Okay.
Essentially your class.
Okay.
The class tells you what your power attribute is.
Okay.
So if it's yours is cunning and so forth. There's 2 different types of things you get. You get powers and you get distinctions. Distinctions are kind of like non-combat things. Powers are like attacks, stuff like that. Wizards or mages and psychics get 4 powers and 1 distinction. Rogues and fighters get 3 distinctions and 2 powers or 2 attacks.
Okay.
And clerics, I think, get the reverse: 3 powers and 2 distinctions. And then so do druids.
So what is sorry?
So mechanically, it's nothing. It's just for the. I added those in so that you would know what they actually do or where they came from. So like if. So if here's the upside is that because you are engaged with these guys or because you're in the Vanguard, it's only 1 threshold.
Okay, so where's deflect?
Deflect
Yeah.
is listed next. It's in brackets next to your toughness.
Oh, okay. So what does that do?
That imposes bad dice on the target.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm now dual wield. How many attacks do I get then? Just one?
Remember, dual wield is you want to spend. Where is it here? Oh, dual wield.
Yeah, I get an extra good dice. I'm just wondering, do I only get 1 attack? Or
No, but yeah, what you want to do is you want to use. Oh shit, I didn't list it. When you hit with a melee attack, consider using a 2-point good result offhand attack to make an attack with your other weapon. I did not give you guys that option.
What's that?
So if you're wielding 2 weapons,
Yep.
You have a special 2-point good result where you can spend and hit, attack with another weapon.
Oh, if I get 2 good results. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. All right. So I'm going to attack with the
Do
longsword.
you want to use you got that dice as well too, or your token?
No, I'm good with this for now.
Okay.
So
I was actually asking if you can give me those 2 points for my next one.
yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Yep. If I get it, no,
Oh.
a single even dice.
Remember, you can spend a point of resolve to reroll if you like.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
Fuck you. Are you shitting me?
Well, that's two good results, though.
Two good results. So
Okay.
yeah, and
So
the threshold was 1. So
So +1.
yeah.
Oh, fucking 2 good results is the second attack.
I'll give you 2. Sorry, you wanted 2 good results for what?
2 points.
For 2 points?
I want to do a prone attack.
2 point. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay.
A what now?
Sorry?
A what now?
A prone attack?
Okay.
It's like,
Okay.
if I can try to do a prone, it's like how it works. If he gives me 2 points, I
Well, he
try-
can't. You can't share those.
Oh.
You can't share the good dice. The good.
What about no? But there's the points that are. How do those points work?
What points?
Well, I can
Well, it's only he
I can give you a good dice on an action.
Okay, so he can't do a. He
But
can,
he's also
he can
like-
do a prone attack, but he can't give me 2 points, so I can do a prone attack.
No.
Okay.
No, he could try and knock someone prone, but also he's for 2 points. He could hit with his X weapon.
I get it. You can give me something, but it's only a dice that you can give me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't get to
I see.
share the good
good
results.
results.
You use good results to do different
Yeah.
things, which can include.
So you're lying on your back?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm good.
What's a pro? What? So what do you mean by prone attack? Oh, to knock
I
someone
want to
prone.
knock him prone.
Oh, I get you.
Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you on your back still? Have you
I'm
done
on
that
my
yet?
back.
He is, yeah.
Am I on my back?
Yeah, you're lying down.
I did a dodge. I'm actually in bed.
You're just
Yeah, you're on the
rolling
ground
around in
still.
your sleeping bag.
You made yourself.
Yeah, just 7 minutes.
Hold on. Let me think your team. Yeah, because you had no actions the first time. Second round, you spent dodging.
Yeah.
Which used up your action. You would have had incidental, so you could have scrambled to your feet.
Okay.
How far away is Adolfo?
That makes
from
sense.
Dofu is,
I think it's
I don't know, maybe like 10, 20 feet or
you?
something.
So he couldn't get over and attack one of the guys I'm on his next turn.
I'm
Yeah, he's engaged
Oh,
someone
okay.
else. He's
So
kind
I
of
was going
locked
to say I
down.
can knock down one of my guys, but
I'm after the big guy.
High speed.
okay, fuck it. I'll do an extra attack then.
Sweet.
With my offhand.
Oh, shit.
God damn it! How many fucking uneven
You did
rolls
hit,
can
though.
you get?
What you got? One
Yeah,
success.
one
And
success.
one
okay.
good result.
Fair enough. One success, one good result. Okay. Damage
No.
is
You and speaking of asking for shit, you could give 2. Oh, you could recover resolve.
What?
One for 1 point.
yeah.
It's also if you're trying to, or you want to sit on
I'm
camera.
gonna
I'm good.
impose. Is he still
Uh,
lying on his back?
I'm-
Sorry,
I'm up now. I'm up.
he's
now.
up. He's up.
Okay. Who's wounded?
Maximus is.
Okay. I'm going to impose a bad dice on his opponent then.
We went through that with his. With your last guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if how would you do that? How would that narratively work?
Oh yeah, right. Fuck. Okay.
You've got 2 guys who are on you. If you're choosing, if you're
Yeah.
going to apply that, so like
All right.
getting a
okay.
resolve or
I'll put it on one of my guys then. Okay. So damage.
so you hit twice.
is-
So one of them got 2 net successes, and one of them got, or was it? Hold on, was it 4 on your first attack? Because like you rolled 1 bad dice or 1 bad result, 3 good results.
No.
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 There's only 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So I got an extra. So like 7, 8. That would be 8 dice.
remember single targets.
Single targets. Okay,
Yeah.
so 8 points of damage, and then on the second one it was 6.
Wow. Okay. So 8 points damage to the first one.
Yep.
Well, are you doing 2 attacks on the same thing?
Probably not.
If you do, you may
Okay, I did.
kill. Yep. Oh, sorry.
Done.
Sorry, Drew. I was actually looking at the wrong thing.
Okay.
No, I was looking at the right thing. Yeah. So okay. So you, what do you call it? You're going to kill one of them. What does it
Okay.
look like?
You can use me
I
as
got the dagger in one hand. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you guys do it over here so we can get it on camera?
Not gonna happen. Basically, like, right in the front. No. And then as I'm doing that, I impose the other dice. I've got in that guy. I want to kick the guy behind me.
Love
So
it.
There you go.
Love it. See, this guy goes back.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sorry, you could have done it a
Emily,
long time ago.
get off
I didn't want to ruin the nerd.
You know, she's comfortable there. Good girl.
Sitting together.
Hey, sweetie pie. What are you doing?
Okay, so actually, my two weapons, they've got like, one's got like a joint, the other's got a hinge. I can slap them together and just scissor.
Nice.
He's trying to think you're a slut.
I don't think so.
Jack.
Not gonna happen.
Emily, what are you doing? You're so happy.
So-
So many boys.
Do you want to go first? You haven't gone in a
Sure,
while.
it's my turn,
I
is it?
think you should go.
You're like, okay, I'm awake now. I'm drawing a sword.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You finally have an action.
Yeah. So how many of these things are left?
There are. There's a group of them that are like basically all around you right now.
Hold on. How big are the ones attacking Steve?
They're small. These are sort of
Okay,
short.
so like, can't Steve just be? Oh, okay, enough.
No. These things are just because they're like the reflection is that you guys are really fucking badass. So like, these guys
Right.
are effectively minions, but as long as you guys are so tough.
Maybe it's time for a mind blast.
Ooh.
None of this business. None of this shite. Time to turn some tables.
I like it. Do what you got to do.
I should have the vegetable platter too. Don't fall.
Oh, no problem. You guys should eat some. You guys aren't eating any.
Good.
Feel like I'm the only one eating.
No.
You're not. You're not the Thanks for the vegetables.
No
I
bloody-
make more coffee. Is your number one to have some?
Yeah,
I'll have some. Yeah.
please. My cup is gone.
No, it's right here.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh no,
No, it's gone.
It's up there.
It's over there. I got it. Yeah. So old. You would know about it. You're only 37.
Wait, am I only 37?
Are you?
Can't remember.
Can't remember your age. Can't remember their age. Sound like a girl. I don't know.
I'm 36, 33, and then when it turns 37. But I'm close to 37 and 30.
That's the bad math too, where you're like, I'm going to. Oh, fucking 37. Okay. Look, we can go to Volvo to San Paulo first too.
Yeah, no, if anybody wants them, just grab some.
I finally get
You guys don't like dark chocolate?
Oh yeah, I do. I just never went for it. I like dark chocolate with tea.
I like dark chocolate with
Make it
coffee.
sound like a juice pack. I like dark chocolate with tea. What's the whole
No. Yeah, it's Steve's turn now, right?
I can play.
You're engaged. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. You're pretty different anyway.
So, I'm gonna do is just I was gonna attack him. I'm in his face, right? I'm up to him.
Mhm.
I'm going to attack. I'm gonna attack him with my. I take it that I haven't taken out my longsword, so I'm just gonna attack him with what do you call it? Cesties?
Kesty.
Kesties? Kesties?
Mm.
I don't know what it's called. Okay, Kesties. I'm gonna just attack him with my Kesties.
No, Kesty. One, you got to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just have it in one hand.
You can dual wield as well. Never for two. I forgot to give you guys the option, but for a two good result thing, you can attack with both weapons. Like you can hit once,
Mhm.
and then if you get two good result on
Okay.
that, you can spend those good results doing attack with the second weapon.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That I'm gonna try doing that.
Sorry, Steve.
No, I'm my little spot.
Is that any toot again? Or is that you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's always
I
blaming.
don't know. Wait, I
You
get
taking
the
the
know
blame
it was
again?
her. Wait for the smell.
Emily.
You'll know it's
Let's
her.
make a pact. It's always the dog.
What's wrong, sweetie? Hi.
No matter who farted, it was the dog.
No, if I'm at home, it's Aiden.
No. Leave it. Leave it.
Aiden.
Who was that? It was Aiden.
Okay.
The problem is half the time it is. Like, it's gas.
At least half the time.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
7.
okay.
And I'm gonna use my gladiator.
You get one bad die because of his deflect.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use my gladiator. So
You get one bad die because of his deflect.
Get one
Yeah,
bad dog.
no. So that's fine. So I'm just gonna calculate how many I have, right? So I have 7. So 2, 3, 4, and technically 3 bad die, right? But I'm gonna add.
No, gladiator doesn't add to your attack rolls.
No, it
So
doesn't.
You don't get to add traits to your attack rolls.
You know?
No.
Oh, okay. So And really, I have to take out one of these. That, and I can use a resolve.
So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, your resolve would add. What are you doing with the resolve? Are you trying to add to your dice pool?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you add 2 more dice.
Okay.
It's not good dice necessarily. It just adds to the dice pool.
Okay.
Okay. So your dice pool is what?
Oh, no, you don't want to eat
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means it should be 4 bad and 5 good, and then you get 1 extra bad because of the deflection.
And you can't use your gladiatorial skills in combat, only in everyday life.
Come on, dude.
No, it's the way the trait works. He's already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Lock him out.
Boom. So I have 1, 2,
3.
3 successes.
Okay, so that is net of 2 because you're in Vanguard.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 2 good results.
Yeah.
One
and one good result. So you could recover resolve. You could give plus 2 dice to an ally, like say someone who's been hard pressed for.
Man, just put crabs in your stomach.
So I needed 2 successes.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah.
In order to get 2 shots, right?
But remember, you can spend 2 resolve to get
Dust
that.
with vodka.
Resolve that.
Mm-hmm.
Works every time.
See, I told you it wasn't.
Amaloo.
So I have, so I have 9 resolve. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use 2 resolve to gain.
Okay, cross off 2. Okay, so you bumped it up. You want to try attack second time. Attack with your casting.
Okay.
Actually, let's do damage with this one first.
Okay.
Okay, what's the damage?
My damage is with,
You rolled net of 1 success, I think.
and that's with my
Longsword.
damage is not long. So
First page. I think it's 9 or 10.
it does, yeah. So it's damage of 10.
Where? Yeah, here's the thing with your obsidian longsword. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do next round. I'm gonna try and break your sword. The obsidian stuff. So, oh, God, I just want to do that. It's very dark sending. Obsidian gives +1 damage because it's super sharp.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, great. So 10. Wow, that's really vicious. This is okay. Okay.
So the first one, right?
Yeah.
So my second one
cuts into him.
Mhm.
Yep, and then go ahead and roll the second one.
So I can't remember what it was.
You're guessing.
Jesse?
So it's 7.
Okay, so it'll be
4 and 3, and then you
And
said
then and sub in 1 more bad die for his deflect.
so I sub in, right?
Yep.
Deflect. So it's
Good to go. Whoa, that's good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's all bad dice though.
4. Yeah.
So you had 4 successes. So first, let's do damage.
Okay.
Is
Damage
it's
is
a net of 3.
so damage is 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
The damage is 7.
7. Okay, so I'm gonna do a counterattack against you. 7. So actually, it hits. It's you cut with the obsidian sword against the first one, and then you hit the thing. It's like hitting up against a like an old piece of wood, I guess. Just hits its chitin and does not penetrate.
Nothing happens. Damn it.
No. Okay, so it is its turn now, or it's gonna, because you rolled 2 bad,
Mhm.
2 bad result. I'm spending the 2 bad result to do a counterattack against you, which will be his things minus. What's your deflect anyway?
My deflect is 8.
No, you're
A 1.
tough as 8.
Sorry, 1.
You hit yourself. Okay, so his let's see here. His dice pool's me 6. He has, so it starts at 3 and 3. He's got a specialty. So that, and your deflect, and anything else? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. Got 1, 2, 3. So 4, 8. So you take 10 points of damage.
10 points. So my toughness is 8. So that
So you take 2 fatigue,
2 fatigue.
or you can spend that resolve instead,
Oh, sure. Okay.
or tactics. Remember, you can use your tactics.
I'll use
pool as-
tactics then.
So your tactics is down to 3 then. Remember, that's your pool, not your stat.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, he's gonna, you cut him with the long sword, you kind of knock him back, and you're a little like you pause for just a split second to sort of like, holy shit, and he brings that that thing up. I think it's called a gift cup. Catches across you. Okay, so that was your action. Drew's gone. Your turn. You're in Vanguard. You want to go?
Boom! Do I get 2 extra dice?
that happen?
You get for what? You get two good dice. No, it's two good dice.
Two good dice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mind blast. All right.
Retargeting. You got there's the group, and there is actually there's only two other individual Thri-kreen left.
Oh, there's only two left?
Well, there's one that's Droop murdered, like fucking destroyed one of them. And
Okay.
then there's a second one, and then there is the big guy that he's fighting.
Oh.
What about
And then there's also the 10 that are on you.
Well, okay. Well, the 10 that are on me.
what about the house?
That's a great smile. Go fuck yourself.
So what about the house guard though? The house guard were engaged with a group.
House Guard haven't gone yet, actually.
Yeah, but weren't they engaged with a group?
They killed the group last
Oh,
time.
they killed them.
Yeah.
Okay. So the house guard can come help you
Okay, good.
after
Thanks.
your
After I kill
Oh, hey,
myself.
you know what? You're, what do you call it? You're engaged right now. You can't, you're going to need to make a battle check to get away from these guys to get to reserves.
A battle trap to get away.
Yeah.
In order to pull my mind blast.
Well, let me see here. What's the penalty going to be here? No. I think
So when engaged.
what is
I
that?
think that's your Coke bottle.
No, I think it's the plastic
What plastic?
from the fruit tray.
I think it was the kids next door.
I thought it was the Coke bottle. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's Emmy.
Emmy.
She's surprised too.
Okay, so what is
You can do it.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. So are there actually 10 on me?
there you go.
How are there actually? There's only 3 left in total.
It's tough to judge. There's a whole swarm of them that are.
Okay, well it's mind blast. These
Remember
fuckers.
what you do with Mind Blast is Mind Blast does what do you call it?
Pretty serious damage.
Cow slays, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be
8 damage plus 1 for each net success. I even have my little token I can use for my why not. My token gives me an extra positive die, right?
yeah. Adds to the dice pool size.
Add to the dice pool size. Bada bing, bada boom. And so 2 negatones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it's a 9 die pool. 2 of them, thanks to you, turn into good die. I add another good die. Kaboom. So
You got your resolve too, Steve. You can always add 2 more.
I'm kind of running out of resolve. I'm gonna have to use that up to cast a spell, or so.
Remember, you can use your will as well to cast a spell.
And I'm gonna be using my will too. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with this
I'm
one.
using everything.
I'm using it all. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna blow my load. Ready?
Give me shit.
Mind blast.
Hey, you're not suffering any wounds, are you?
I have no wounds yet,
Nice.
barely. Do I roll a d12 too?
Yes, please.
All right.
I can look at this guy.
Boom. All right, talk to
Yeah.
me. 2 on the bad die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Only 5 hits. I'll take it though. Only 5.
hits.
5 hits. All good.
Holy shit, that's really good though.
It is. So that means I do 13 damage.
No, the threshold for against them should be a 1. Can you roll 1 dice for me?
1 die. I roll a 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so their threshold is a 3.
Okay.
No. The threshold's a 2. Sorry.
2.
I suck at math.
All right. That's 11 points of damage then.
Holy shit.
Boom.
So
Yeah.
that is against 3. So what I'm going to say is, go ahead and roll your roll 11 dice, Steve.
Roll 11 dice.
Tell me how many successes you get.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Because we're fighting. We're fighting.
I got more coffee coming, guys.
Yay.
That's how I imagine.
I love coffee. 1, 2,
We're wearing
3,
giant
4,
No,
5,
all of a dead cow.
6,
This guy.
Oh,
7. Nice.
You're wearing
Seven
either rotting.
successes.
7 successes. Oh,
Dude, we're at camp. Take that shit off.
Okay, so then that is 7 damage. And go and roll 3 dice for me, please.
6.
And 1. Okay, so it's only 1. So yeah, all right. So 3 is 4. Yeah. Okay. So there is effectively like 2 of them left. What does this look like when you unleash your Mind Blast?
I go. I'm swarmed. They're all over me, like a bunch of 14-year-old boys at a party.
Again with the
And
I hope no one actually watches this. Like, so much better at Steve's character.
I've been doing a lot of research on Hollywood lately. You know Corey Haim's story when he was 11 years old. Anyways, I just watched that the other day.
All right. That
So
dude had no teeth when he died.
really?
What? Oh yeah, from
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's sad. Okay. Anyway, so I go, brah! And the sand sort of vibrates in the air around me, and they start sort of exploding because they're made of chitin and have
Nice.
very big brains. So they
Ooh,
awesome blast.
It's like crab.
Yeah, exactly.
craft. Yeah.
Crab.
Okay, so you've gone.
House
They've
guard.
gone the house guard. Yes, please.
So we just took care of the guys who were in front of us, right?
There still are a couple of them left. He killed a bunch of them. They're not all gone, but
No. Okay. So then we just saw
engage them again.
we just saw what Steve did.
You smiled
And-
when you were making coffee. We were watching the fight scenes from Gladiator.
Nice.
Ideas. Yeah.
Awesome.
He's wearing a dead cow's head on his.
Yeah.
One of the house guards takes one of the heads that exploded, puts it on.
Yeah.
You get the hard-working hard hat today. You get the chitin helmet.
I'm one of you. Okay. So they're gonna,
Hey guys, let's go try cream.
they're gonna attack.
Go get
Right?
shit.
So
They are without your benefit, so it's just their
Yeah.
natural
so
attack.
just their attack. So their attack is a 5, right?
Oh, you know what? Fuck, I forgot one
22.
thing. Hold on. I need to. I need to make a morale check for them. Yeah, they're fine. Okay. When a group hits half its cohesion, it needs to make a morale check for it.
That's good.
Books.
Okay. So attack. Oh, that's good.
That is good.
2 successes.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay,
Then-
so the threshold was 1, so it's 1 net is 8. They cut down the rest of them. So you blast in the last remaining one standing, you jump in and okay.
Wait,
Uh,
did you kill the
the big guy still having it.
He's still coming. Speaking of which,
Do I go barbecue tonight?
okay,
All right.
so there's the dude who's with you. I'll might as well use him.
I have.
And you gave him one bad die, right?
Deflect.
3 deflect. Holy
And I
shit.
gave him a bad dice.
Yep. Okay, so he is that. Whoopsies. What did I seriously just drop that in the? Oh no, there it is.
You dropped it.
Okay. Okay, so it was 1 from the bad die that you gave him last round from the kick, plus 2 bad die from the thing. So this is nothing but coming up roses for him. See here, he's got 1, 2, 3, but he's got 3 bad die. So
Another one's back up.
so Drew, 4. Fuck. Okay, so he does hit you. Then you have 4. Want to reduce him to well, actually 4 means you could. How about 2 attacks?
What do you mean?
I mean, you can make 2 attacks on him
On him?
on your round.
What kind of weapon is he using?
He has so basically a smaller version, like a punch version
Yeah.
of the Githka. So it's like a 3-prong. It's kind of like, what do you call it? A Qatar.
I got an idea.
Okay, so first off, Holden, you need to take damage.
Okay.
So his Qatar does 3, his 6. So you take 9 points of damage.
9.
Yeah.
God damn
He
it.
rolled really well for the first thing, but I think you're about to make him pay for it. Because 4, yeah.
Holy shit. Are you not rolling these for them?
Well, I don't roll for that for them, no.
Oh.
Do you really want them to roll triumphs?
No, but I'm looking for some ones. Okay, so 9. What am I? Toughness. Okay, so that's 4. My fatigue is at 2, so my fatigue is now at 6. Can reduce my resolve to 4. Reduce my fatigue to 4. Okay.
Okay.
I have an idea. Let me know. Let me know anything about it.
Crush them.
Okay.
I saw it coming. I tried to blow
I'm
it.
gonna hug you
I
and
ended up
kiss you.
punching it right through my arm.
Yeah.
And sticking out the other side, so I grabbed his head. Wham!
I love it. Yeah, I'll give you an extra good dice for that. That's it.
Good. Okay. All right.
Hello.
So I just get an extra attack against him. Okay. Cool.
You get no.
Or-
He rolled 4 bad
Yeah,
results.
yeah.
So I'm suggesting you can do what you want, but each for 2 you can do a counterattack.
Okay.
So for 2 you can do 2 counterattacks.
All right. Sounds good. So what would I roll for doing that then? What do you think?
A Githka does 3 points of damage. So it would be 3 plus your valor.
So 3
Plus valor plus your vigor.
So that's 3. Okay.
No. Sorry, this is to calculate your damage.
Oh, okay. I
The
see.
attack
Okay.
roll, though,
So that's 6.
Make your attack roll just what do you call it? Your dagger check, your skill.
It's 5.
5. Yeah, just go ahead and make attack with that.
Okay.
With that, his deflect is actually I'm going to negate his deflect because you've got it in your arm. And what was the other thing? Did you get your good dice for the description?
No.
So go ahead and add good dice to that.
1.
Okay, 1 is enough to hit.
All right. Yeah.
so
So I did
this-
3 points of damage.
3 points damage. Well,
Oh
actually,
no, you said add vigor.
vigor. Yeah.
So 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay, so he's kind of there's a little bit of blood that comes out, or whatever the insectoid equivalent of that is, goo, I guess. And go ahead and make your second attack. What do you want to do for that one?
Okay. Second attack. I'm gonna use this. Take
Nice.
extra dice. Thing's still through my arm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it all over again.
Nice. Okay, so your dice pool is how many is that?
I was doing. You said use a dagger again. I added an extra. Good.
Right, but that just adds to your
Oh,
dice
okay.
pool, right? So you got to calculate your bad dice based on.
Oh, so yeah. So I get rid of the bad dice, right? Add one of these. Get rid of the bad.
No.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
What that does is it adds to your dice pool size.
Oh.
Remember, you calculate the dice pool size first, then you calculate your bad dice, then
Oh
you
yeah,
add
I'm
good.
not doing that then. That just adds bad dice. That's not a good idea. Okay, just gonna do that again. Okay. I can't roll fucking like
So it's
even
one-
numbers.
So hit again,
Like,
though, so 6 points of damage.
like, yeah.
That's yeah, it's actually enough to take it down though. So you get, it takes you 2 tries, but you manage to get it through its head.
So I rolled there 10 dice.
Okay. Who is up? So you've gone. That thing's dead. Oh, the big guy.
The guy's up.
Big guy's up. He after the last exchange with you, he kind of spins his thing around and then leaps in at you. What? Yeah, he spins it around and comes at you again. Well, what's your deflect? Is 1, right?
1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. But he gets a net of 1 bad. So you can impose 1 bad dice on the next round if you like.
Okay.
Okay. So you take that's 5. Fuck, that was it's a threshold of 1, which means 4 net successes, which means you take 12 points of damage.
Holy shit. Minus my toughness.
Yeah.
So 12, that's 4.
Mhm.
So 4 under. So,
So 4 more fatigue, or you can take some of that as resolve. Or,
so I'm going to take that some of that as resolve.
yeah, go ahead and split it up however you like. Okay, so he hits, brings this thing down on you again, and it's his. He jumps in and tries to get a snip out of you, but your experience in the arena, you know what these fuckers do, so you manage to avoid that. Although he gets man-eater, so you get +1 bad die because he damaged you.
Okay.
Because you know what he's going to do with your corpse if he kills you.
He's going to.
Rape it.
not embalm it and treat it lovingly.
Oh.
Okay, so I think everyone's gone then, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So top of the round, engage targets first, which is all you guys. Who wants to go?
Basically, just me, because everyone else is dead.
Yeah, that's right. He's killed. Yeah,
Everyone else is dead, right? Just me and the big guy now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, yeah, that's right. Because you're engaged. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to attack him.
Give him shit.
Yeah. So wait. So can he still use his mind blast even though I'm there?
I can't because I'm out of points. I can use another skill that only costs 3, and I can wear him. I can make him add.
What do you
negative
need
Did
dice.
you already use your good results to reduce the cost of it?
I did not. We didn't discuss this, so I had.
For every good result, you can reduce it by 1.
Oh, really? So I mean, because I had like 6 good results, right?
Yeah, so you could have reduced that to 0 then.
Actually 3, but whatever. Okay.
So, why? How much did you?
Well, I spent all 9 and then 1 will.
Okay.
And I spent 1 will to do that act. Can I get that will back? Or
Well, yeah. Because what you would do is effectively you wouldn't have had to spend all that.
all right.
You would have reduced the cost of it down by however many.
Okay, so then we're down to.
So do you need me to
got it.
disengage to do that, or can I still do that? Can you still do that mine when I'm
He
engaged?
chooses the targets for it. It's not a,
Okay.
it's like a fireball.
It's not like an area blast.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Specific targets. Nice.
I'm gonna attack.
Good skill.
Okay.
Mess them up.
I'm going, "Argh," and then I'm gonna attack. So I get.
I want to use Scatterbrain next.
So I'm gonna use first. I'm not gonna use my longsword first. I'm gonna use
Kesty?
my Kesty first.
Testes.
My Testy.
Remember to roll your what do you call it? Escalation, not escalation. Now, what do I call it?
I extra damage.
No, the D12. The
The Doom. The Destiny.
Whoa!
So I have several successes, but nothing necessarily good. Was I rolling that one? No, I was only rolling these one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Tell me. Okay, so you got 5 successes. That's 4 extra damage. But 1 bad. So I'm going to impose
Spits
a
venom
bad.
on your nipples.
Yeah.
Because like you're not wearing anything to cover them.
I'll impose a bad die in your next check.
Nice check.
Okay.
Can I-
But damage first, though. I think you might have. What's your damage for your Kesty?
10.
10.
Sorry, no, 7.
Oh,
Seven.
7.
Testy
Yeah, that will not do it. So you
Elephantizer.
get testes. Why is this hurting me? Okay, so you what do you call it? You knock him down. And
I knock him down.
no, you hit him, but unfortunately
He's knocked
that not up. And
That's
you're
tough, man.
well the what do you call it? The Kesty's not the doesn't do a lot. It's like I used a dagger on it. So okay, so
So can I use a resolve to go again?
you cannot no.
No.
You can use a result to re-roll. That's it. You done?
Damn, should I re-roll? Oh, damage to this guy.
No damage to this guy?
Yeah,
What do you mean no
I
damage?
didn't do any damage.
You did 4 extra damage.
No, I didn't. Right? It doesn't meet his threshold.
You did 11 damage. Your testes is like 7 plus 4.
Oh yeah, no. So you did do some damage to it, but not enough to take him down yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I guess that's my turn.
You just did 11 damage.
But
How is that not doing anything? To that
you know what's
fucking-
his what do you call it? Like his toughness
Yeah.
is an 8.
Whose?
His. So this thing's tough and big and whatever. It's,
The
Give me
grill
comp.
thing is
yeah, the way you calculate your toughness, incidentally, is your vigor plus your armor.
So the Brill Cream's toughness is 8. Shit.
No. Well, it could be. So, it spins around, and it did get an extra bad die. You know what? He's actually going to roll a battle to get the fuck out of here because he does not. And in fact, I'm not going to roll. I'm just going to buy them. So he gets his 2. Do you want to try and spend a resolve to prevent that?
No, I don't care.
He's trying
You
to
don't
run
care?
away.
What? I'm
Okay.
hurt, so I'm wounded. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You run.
I was still
Ow.
trying to run. I'm like, fuck that noise.
Okay. Well, he's unfortunately so effectively he's no. He actually that's not true. He also spent 2 actions, so he is at reserves. He's not gone from the fight yet.
Yeah.
So you try and
I'm
make a
trying
shot.
to pin that motherfucker down.
Okay. Good
Okay.
shit.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, because he actually spent his incidents to move.
I was gonna scatterbrain him. So if he tries to hit you, then he's probably gonna miss.
Oh.
And then you can mess him up.
All right. So I'm going to aim.
Yeah, he just did a quick survey. He's like, everyone else is
So hold on.
dead.
What does aim do?
Oh fuck! You got to draw your bow then.
What does aim do?
You're free to drop. Yeah, you're gonna have to spend a resolve to get an extra incidental. If you think of it, because you got your melee weapons right now, you'd be free to drop them.
Yep.
Incidental to pick up your bow, and then incidental to load it. How close are you to collapsing with your resolve? Nice, you fine. Just wow.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care.
Okay.
Don't care. So okay. Aim does what again?
Aim reduces the threshold by 1.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Reduce threshold. Threshold.
And remember to include your specialty die.
Yep. Got that. So, and this thing. Watch me roll that
You
again.
got your you want your spend. You got that point. It's there for the
That
user.
actually increases by a good thing.
Nice.
Yeah, this really only benefits if you're sitting on an even pool, I've noticed. Yeah. So
Although what you could also do is remember you can spend your resolve to add to dice pool as well.
don't have much resolve.
Yeah.
I had like 3 resolve.
We have a day of travel left too, right?
Oh crap. All right, whatever.
Oh, hidden.
That was one. So did I just
1, 2, 3, 4.
So
Wow.
1, 2, 3. What? Where'd you get 4?
I misread the other.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm rolling a lot of uneven dice, or odd. If you want to call them that.
You can swap you like don't you don't have to go with 1.
What? I don't have to go. With
No. I just said that to say evens for the sake of convenience. If you'd rather look for odds,
Oh, okay.
it makes absolutely
It's a
no
little late
difference.
now, but yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
3
okay,
is
so
net of 1. How much damage is it?
And then 1 success. So,
Ooh, 1 good. What do you want to do?
um,
How about recover 1 resolve?
yeah, that's probably a really good idea.
Nice.
I'll take that back.
Okay, so fire and he's hit. How much damage is it?
That would be what is the threshold?
Threshold is 2.
Even when he's running away?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. He's very close to down. He's been dipping into. Yeah, it's like there are some bad guys who have resolve, like what you guys do, who are like big name guys, and then there are nameless dudes who don't have resolve, like the ones that the 2 you fought.
Yeah.
And then there are minions, which are the groups that are the ones you fought. Did you fart again?
Yep.
Honey,
That was me this
Damn.
time.
what the fuck, Amy? Is that
It's Frank in this corner of the room here.
Emily?
Oh, what are you? I am.
Hi, sweetie. Hi,
You
sweetie.
toxic anus.
Come here.
Wow.
I'm here, Tudor. Tudor.
That was he, wasn't it, motherfucker? All
Okay,
right, so he's
So you got effectively what's going to happen is he gets another one, but it's I'm going to say it's in a place where it's going to be almost impossible for him to get out, meaning that you will probably recognize where that shaft went in.
Huh?
Remember all the scars that he had on his carapace?
Yeah.
If you saw this one again, you would know where it is.
I got him right in the ass.
Nice. Okay, so that's gone.
So he ran off with one of my arrows. Now, I knew I should have thrown caltrops.
Yep, that's right.
So we would have
Gonna
probably
make some
trampled them all.
Yeah.
Think of all the kite and caltrops you can make now.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I
true.
gotta try one of these horrible things.
Okay, I gotta take a piss, guys. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna check for first aid. Who's gonna? You guys get to make a healing check. Check to see who's got sort of the better healing to do the rolls for that, because you can let them do it.
I'm just eating some prunes.
So
Oh yeah, you can do that. Okay, well here's the thing: is that the did anyone suffer wounds?
no,
Belmo did.
fatigue. So fatigue comes back slowly.
Fatigue. You do not recover fatigue.
Until there's a
You
rest.
get to your resolve.
Okay.
What you can do is roll a number of dice equal to your resolve and recover a resolve equal to the successes you roll.
Oh, okay.
And Drew, if you like, you can switch to doing.
Say that again?
So grab a number of dice equal to your resolve.
Equal to what I currently have?
No, the score.
Okay. Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8,
And then roll.
9.
Yeah.
And then recover 1 resolve for every success you roll. And you can then, Drew, you can choose to roll for odds if you like. 1, 2, whatever you
3.
got.
Yeah, that worked out. Rolling for rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
all.
Holy shit. Can I use the extra success to give to someone else?
No.
Damn. My resolve is back.
No, I'm resolved again. He's got extreme toughness. I have extreme mental toughness.
So, can you kill him?
Yeah, we killed him.
No, he ran off. But apparently we stuck an arrow in a place he can't get out, so we'll recognize him if he shows up. So we're like, hey, I don't know. Hey, he's got an arrow in his ass. I can't move.
They can't reach back there.
Going through the
They don't have to scratch their ass, so their big stories. That's
I got. Can I use the extra successes to
No,
help
you
anyone else?
no, unfortunately not enough for this. This is just a strict roll.
Yeah, I rolled evens and unevens odds. And,
Yeah.
I got 6 odds and 2 evens. So
Sorry,
I think
fuck,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna stick with odds from now on.
Yeah.
Because
Does that surprise you at all that you're?
well, now that I'm gonna call odds, probably gonna switch over to evens.
Yeah, yeah.
right, You know.
Okay, cool. So that means you regain what 6
Yeah, I'm
resolve?
up to full.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so
My fatigue
what you're gonna do
sucks
is
now.
you're gonna. So there's 2. You suffered
A wound.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So
And-
the wound, you can have someone try and make a healing check to heal that.
Okay.
Threshold is 2. So whoever's got the best healing, go ahead and make a roll. You need to beat. Basically, you need to roll 3 successes. 3 successes in order to heal his wound.
Yeah, you don't
3
want to
successes?
on yourself.
Out of.
Amy, no, don't eat that.
Have dark chocolate. You don't want that.
So I'm using my healing. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Because
Okay,
well,
so
this
4 and
is
2.
first aid.
Okay, first aid. Oh, I have healing.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
Okay.
you're doing. There's not a first aid skill.
So
It's called
then
healing.
I get a tick by the server by
How many
that skill
prunes
set.
do we have?
He's actually got 4.
Come on,
and
baby,
you
come
have
on.
2.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I mean, well, there's 1 bad, 2 good.
That's fine.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so it's a net of 1 good. This isn't really.
Ooh, yeah.
So
I get a
you
tick
get,
by
he's healed your wound.
Okay.
Okay, and now you get to roll your number of dice equal to your resolve, the score of your resolve, and you regain resolve points equal to what you roll.
So I get 10 dice.
Yeah.
2, 4, 5, 6,
You don't need to worry about good or bad with this one. This is just recovery. So
and I get to recover as many as as good, right?
Yeah.
I got 1,
with an F sharp.
2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's enough. I mean, nope. 5, 6. Okay, I'm a 10 again.
Nice.
You're 10 again.
Yeah,
That's why I hired you.
Okay, so you have. Hi, sweetie. You're gonna sleep so well tonight. Okay, so you guys, while the fight. Oh, and why don't you make a healing check for the soldiers too? Because you can gain restore a point of cohesion for each one that was rolled. Did they suffer any casualties? Nope. Awesome.
That's what we're talking about.
This is pretty tough.
My men are good.
Yeah.
No one ever used Mungo.
Oh, Mongo. Yeah, we forgot.
Mongo.
So I'm assuming you're
Mungo's off on the other side
He's
of
still
the
asleep.
kit. I'm still peeing, guys.
I got absolutely nothing.
For me.
I think the scene comes back to
I drank too much. No, don't kill them all.
Right before you guys-
Mungo's Spanish all of a sudden. But
right before you guys left, you said, or you, I guess, at the moment, yeah, just wait here a second, I'll be right back. And then left. So, like, you guys are lying down, and then there's some Mongo, like, in an empty courtyard saying, hello?
no, we
I
brought
was
him
still
in.
waiting.
He just wasn't in that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's fine now. Okay, so,
Missing
So
Mongo.
Mungo comes back. I found firewood.
Good work, Mongo.
I got it.
Did I miss anything? Yeah, it was all bloodied up.
So, what's the lasting effect from you guys?
Channeling Rob Schneider. You can do it.
You can do it. What's that from?
A whole bunch of
All
different
of
ones.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I actually just saw him on Netflix. There's a whole bunch of new Adam Sandler movies.
I know.
I've been
actually
watching them,
watched the
actually.
do-over last night. It
I just watched the do-over last night.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I like that other one, the Magnificent
Guys,
Seven.
who's-
or-
I was on that. Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Who's
Yeah. I-
Mine's a great one.
yeah. This is mine.
This is yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
Because
one
it's
he did.
got the worst ratings ever.
What?
What?
The do-over?
No, Adam Sandler's movie with the Idiot 7 or whatever.
Oh, the Ridiculous Six.
Yeah,
I
the
Ridiculous
watched
Six.
that too. Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
I was stupid.
Come on,
It was
movies
fine.
always get the worst
Yeah.
ratings, but
But they're
funny.
they're stupid. I mean, you're not gonna.
Yes,
You're
they
not
are.
watching
They're
those.
stupid.
He was laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, exactly.
Two
Yeah.
shits.
They
He's still pretty funny, actually.
Actually, that one he did with Drew Barrymore.
He's still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam Sandler.
Blended family.
Blended. Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
I liked it. That was cute.
Did I see Blended? I can't remember.
Kevin Smith's podcast I was listening to, and he was talking about how, what's his name? No, it wasn't. It was Collider News.
Canadian Book Club, CBC.
What's his name? Adam Sandler makes a
Oh, I
couple
heard
shitty
podcasts.
movies,
Yeah.
and then but he just keeps on making them. Like people shit on him for whatever. And then he's like, all right, I'll make another one.
Everyone watches them.
But Mike Myers made The Love Guru. Everyone shit on him, and then he stopped making movies.
Yeah, that's right.
The thing is,
He was done anyway.
you know what? Adam Sandler movies are bad movies, but it's still
You still watch it.
Yeah.
Because
I still watch
it's
them,
still,
and I still laugh.
You still get a cheap laugh out of it. Yeah.
Right.
Melissa hates his movies but loves them. Every time there's an Adam Sandler movie, okay, we got to watch it. And at the end, she's like, "That was fucking awful," even though she laughed all the way through.
Right.
And she loves him but hates him. And I feel the same way. Like,
Yeah. I like Adam Sandler. He's still got it.
Okay, what was the movie that I didn't think was funny at all? Was what's it called?
Schindler's List.
Totally hated that movie.
So not funny.
Not funny at all.
I was so disappointed.
The
The
whole
girl
black,
think was kind of
the whole
funny.
black and white twist didn't work for me.
Twist.
I expected Liam Neeson to just like kick ass throughout the entire movie, take on all the Nazis, but no.
The soul of
That's why it was called The List, I thought, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Your name's on my list.
I have a very specific
The original
skill
Deadpool.
set.
Okay. So what is the net?
Jesus, that was the worst. That was one of the worst references from the Family Guy. Lois is checking the mail in the front yard, and all of a sudden, the mailbox just blows apart, and she looks up, and Peter's got a rifle over his shoulders. Leans down and grabs a cigarette off the windowsill in his mouth. Like in Schindler's List, where you're sniping the Nazi.
no,
Jesus, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
I didn't see that.
I forgot that.
Good. So what is the net result of the fight? Like, who's carrying?
A lot of kiting.
I'm asking you as a design perspective. Like, did you? What did you guys end up with in terms of damage? And we banged the shit out of you
No
guys.
damage,
like,
just a lot of resolve,
fatigue?
a lot of fatigue. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of. Yeah, I was down to 3.
I'm max of fatigue without being. I'm 5. So fatigue. I have
did you
5 out of
recover?
6.
Did you roll to recover resolve?
I rolled to recover resolve. I recovered it all because I only had 5 points to recover, and I rolled 5.
Nice.
So fatigue threshold, I have 5 out of 6. If I hit 6, then I get 1 wound, and then it starts again. Is that right? No, and then you just keep getting more
What
wounds.
happens if you run out of fatigue?
Yeah.
The two balls do this. One, you get. I forgot to say this too. You get 2 bad dice on everything.
Oh, that's a.
Yeah, counting balls.
Right.
Which we want to start burning that resolve. But you get 2 bad dice on everything. Excuse me. And you get what do you call it? Every time you're hit, you effectively the person who hits you rolls number of dice equal to the damage, and you suffer a further wound for each one they roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And if you only take 2 wounds, then you got a problem.
Hey, don't you start humping him. You leave him.
You don't have a penis.
She's so dumb.
Okay.
You're so dumb.
The funniest thing I see is when she, well, not funny thing I've seen, but one of the funny things she did was we were
Not
out.
an Adam Sandler movie, that's for sure.
No, we were out walking, and she's so funny with other dogs. That, like sometimes she loves them or whatever else. I've never seen her do this big Rottweiler, way bigger than her, and this big another like pit bull boxer cross, and but he was like fucking almost twice her size. He comes over to say hi and kind of puts his head down, and he's like, "Oh hi," grabs him, starts fucking him in the face. It was so funny.
Nice. All right.
He's like, what are you doing?
I've known girls like you.
Like, hi, it's nice to meet you. Here, you're mine, bitch. He's so.
Fixing.
Oh man.
Look at her. She's embarrassed now.
No, it's okay. You have the penis.
Okay, so fuck, you are 1 day away
In
from.
terms of feedback on the fight, I went from 8 resolve to 3.
Yeah.
Trying to combat fatigue loss, and at the end of it, my fatigue is halved.
Good. Because what you fought there was 3 groups of 10 Thri-Kreen, 2 regular guys who were kind of they're like not like stormtroopers, but they're not really. They're like 1 or 2 hits, and you should take them down. And then the big tough dude who is effectively as tough as what any of one of you guys is.
Okay, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons rules. Do we roll for magical items now?
What table?
What so and then there's 1 scale up from that to model a boss fight. What I would do is have what's called a nemesis. So nemesis is stealing from Star Wars as well. Nemesis has a certain rank. That rank adds bad dice to your roll.
Oh, I bet this guy becomes a nemesis now.
Quite possibly. So like it had a nemesis, I would think would run from 1 to 5.
You can't get out.
We never think about poop
So that way you
until it
got
hurts you on a daily basis.
as you're fighting, it means that especially with the counterattack ability, it allows what I picture is that it allows them to be present in the combat much more often. It feels much more like a scrum back and forth. So cool. All right, so the
Last day of travel.
last day of travel.
Good.
One and okay, so it's another travel check. Please, difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3.
Yeah. And Adolfo, at what point I think you can just take a.
Yeah, but I lose if I take it. I'll lose. I have to lose either a resolve or.
The last day of travel, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
my resolves are back at full, but I still have -2 fatigue. So I'd rather take a resolve to add 2 dice.
2, difficulty 3. So I add 3.
Drew, you can add as many or as little as those dice as you like.
I'm happy with
No, but look, you got 2 other dice, and they're gone after this trip anyway. I mean, get the down.
No, wait a second. So I would normally roll 5 of these for my travel.
Yep.
That add 3? Is that what you're saying? Or
Combination 3?
difficulty 3?
No, threshold was 3.
Oh, threshold is 3. Yeah, right.
Sorry, you're
2,
no,
3,
I fuck up.
4.
I get it. 1, 2,
So-
3. Boom.
Nice. Okay, so finally you get there without. I'll get the picture. 4 successes. Sweet.
Wow. Well, I'm probably gonna lose something here.
Yeah,
So,
you got 2 successes.
Yeah,
man.
2 successes. That's all I needed, right?
That's all you need, yeah, because
Yeah.
you're a mule.
So, but I still -1 resolve, so I'm back at 9 resolve.
Well, you failed 3 times.
No, you don't get. Why are you getting resolve?
Because I'm using a resolve to add 2 dice.
Oh, you went down. I'm sorry. I thought you were adding up to the resolve. No. Okay, I'm down. Forgive me. Forgive me. Adolfo, stop crying. Or yelling, I guess. Hold up. Okay, so I've got a picture of what Twinico Canyon looks like. Or Twinico Canyon. Twinico Fort. And
Where is it?
okay, so come on. There we go. Okay, so as you guys are making as you guys get closer to the little outcropping of wait, where are we here? Benelek. There we go. Thank you. As you're getting away there, you
You took 4 days to walk to there?
yeah. Going and cutting.
Shit,
you guys
I
are-
hate to ever try to get to that place.
Oh yeah, no, that's a heck of a journey. So this is what Twin Echo.
Are you shitting me?
Looks like.
I've been through the desert on a horse with no name just to get to that place.
What a shithole.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to Darksun. And for those listening at home, oh, there we go. What up? Yeah, I'm too lazy to get it. Oh, no, I'm not too lazy. Look at that. Wow. I found my resolve. Okay, so that is what it looks like. And maybe I'll set it up.
So is my fatigue back now?
Well, no. Now you guys have reached here.
Yep.
Once you have a rest, basically so at an evening, you make a fatigue, just like you did with your resolve. You roll your fatigue, and then the threshold is different, depends on where you are. So, in the comfy of your own bed, there is no difficulty, or no threshold rather. So, you guys finally arrive, and as you guys are kind of riding up on your Crodloos, the Crodloos are kind of they're exhausted from being
Been through the crowd on a horse.
on a Crodloo with no name.
No name.
There you go. There's your Crodloo with no name. So you come riding up, and there is a her eyes are closed. Oh, good girl, sweetie. So you go riding up, and clearly there are. As you're riding along, you get closer, and you realize why this place is called Tobacco Fort. What you can't see is to the left is the down about maybe 100 or 150 feet. There's an edge that drops off into the Silt Sea, and you can see those the twin trio of mountains poking off just in the distance. It is a quite clear day. Normally, the wind stirs, the wind that kind of constantly whips across the tablelands. Stirs up all the silt in there and just causes a kind of haze, but the kind of like dust bowl haze that obscures the sky with particles. But as you come up, you can there's the 2 canyons that are in there, and the sounds of your Crodloos, it echoes off in 2 different places, and as you get closer, it becomes more perfectly equidistant. So as you come riding up, there is you have, or displaying, I should say, the sigil of House Wavir, which is I think it's a silver, I guess essentially a silver bird. It's a silver caracal, which looks kind of like a really vicious toucan, a toucan with a serrated beak. So one of the guards says, "Oh, where are you from?" Oh my goodness, Emily, bless you. Hey, Snorter, what happened?
You're the talker.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
Hello.
I keep my mouth shut. Like,
I do too.
All right.
I have no social skills whatsoever.
Good day, friends. I am here as a representative from the House Revere.
Awe. Awe is a social skill. Awe is,
right, it is.
remember, force of presence,
Yeah,
charisma.
that's right. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Should I try to awe these guys?
No. I'm not saying that to do that. I'm saying I was just correcting that you guys
I
have
don't
to
have
do that.
social skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have. I can't.
I
Talk
can
about
do
it.
that.
Oh, guys, I totally forgot. If there were any skills that I don't know if in the combat you use any of your non-combat skills.
Healing.
Oh, yes, sweet. Good. Look at that. Ah, boy.
Yeah.
That is a guy who knows his game. Okay.
what's up?
It's because you rated healing, you guys have put a check next to that.
Oh,
And what about this travel business? I only get to use it once, I suppose.
No, you know what? Because of the length of that journey, I'll let you guys make it. If you made success, if you made the actual rolls, which I think all of you did, you go ahead and make a check.
Boom.
for what?
Travel?
Travel?
Yeah, travel.
So even if I already have a tick in the movement category,
Yeah,
I
you can
add
get up to
another
3.
one? Oh, shit, I should have been adding way more than that.
Yeah, that's why the incentive is always to try and keep,
Okay, 'cause I have
Where are you putting your tick?
awareness. Movement, travel.
Okay.
Explore, no.
Huge.
I never got to use explore. Oh no,
I
I
think
was
it's-
using explore, wasn't I? I wasn't using travel. Okay, I was using explore.
I think I should try. Maybe I should. I'm a representative of the Revere House. Maybe I should try to awe these guys. I'm a figure of authority who's showing up to try and figure out what's going on.
Remember when I did
Yeah.
that deceive thing? Did I fail that?
No, we did amazing because that was when you read. That's why Mongo's with you.
Oh yeah, right.
He doesn't fight, but
Right.
And I failed my
He's not
battle
that bright
check.
old Mongo. But.
okay. So,
All right.
okay, so you what do you call it? You come running up, and what do you say? Actually, you know what? Why don't you guys make a? We're going to be chatting a little bit now, so why don't you make your social preparation checks?
Socially preparing. Social preparation.
Remember that your traits can apply here. The only that time, sorry, I didn't mean to try and pull the rug out for you, Adolfo, but traits can apply in combat.
Okay.
It's only specialties that apply there, because otherwise, I think it's a little.
Should I use my Merchant House Siren for this particular social preparation?
Yeah, I would say that's
Perfect.
Yep.
Here we go. All right, we got 1, 2 successes.
okay. What did you do?
That was a social preparation.
Social prep, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who the hell are we talking to?
This is the outpost. This is Twinico
Is
Fort.
it like a gate guard or is it?
Yeah, so it's essentially the
At
gate guard.
Gate. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Reputation. My reputation precedes me.
We haven't determined what your reputation is
yeah,
yet.
right. Let
Yeah.
me think about that one.
Actually, you know what? If your reputation is in the kind of like the way you've been sort of playing your guy, and the way you've been rolling, he seems to have been fucking everywhere. If his sort of like reputation kind of like a bad penny, kind of thing, where it's like fuck you again.
But also, he's recognized as now being with this house. So,
Yeah.
it's like, it's that sketchy dude that, everyone thought was a piece of shit and no one wanted to mess with. And now he actually has a backing of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I will
Cool.
totally,
All
yeah,
right.
and because and also playing on what you did before.
So what do I do again then?
So you build a dice pool, and then you get 2 good dice from your trait.
Then I get 2 good dice from my trait.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then in social things, remember you can spend your cunning like resolve.
Right.
How'd you do it, Adolfo?
I'm so come here too. So this is just for social prep, right?
Ooh. I should have counted evens or odds, but whatever.
Did you say you were going to count odds?
I forgot to call it this time.
That's okay. That's what you're saying. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Go. For success. I don't know what the threshold is. So
a threshold is 2, so that means you get 2. If I don't say otherwise, I mean,
Okay.
there are certain things that have 0 threshold, like
Yeah.
your recovery checks and stuff like that. Otherwise, 2 is average.
okay, for success, 2 good results.
Okay, so you get go ahead and grab 2 tokens for
Nice.
social encounter.
And I have how many?
2, 3 successes.
Okay.
And 1.
Awesome. So you got one. Okay. Okay, so you got 1, which means you can give someone 2 good dice, and Drew, you got 2 good results. So you can get 2. Give yourself 2 good dice for your next roll. Okay. So you guys come riding up, and what do? You say your thing.
We have flown many miles as the swallow flies, and from House Revere, we are here to
Veer.
Well, Wavir.
Yeah.
Right. My name is Wavir.
I'm from House Revere.
Revere.
He's a traitor. Kill him.
We have come.
Tabernacle.
We understand there has been some events. We are here to investigate.
I just done a character sheet too.
So it is. Wavir. All right.
So it is.
Buddy.
Aha. Okay. So,
Yes. Hello. We are here from House Revere to investigate.
okay. Why don't you make? Remember, like they're suspecting that these guys were just not reporting that they lost a bunch of goods.
Okay.
Maybe you don't show up like, hey, we're here to investigate your fuck up.
Okay.
And this is Dark Sun, which means we might kill you.
Okay. Hello.
Why don't you make a courtesy check for it, and then we'll
Courtesy.
we'll see how that goes.
Hello. I'm here from House Revere.
Oh,
And that is
I
1, 2,
am so pulling an arrow out and just holding it by guys on.
Oh, I get 7 and 3. Do it. 7 and 3. Only I also get. I think because of Merchant House sign, I'll be pulling the high of that card out.
Yep.
You can use an
Absolutely.
extra one for me if you want.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessary right now.
If you introduce yourself as Vesuvian Wavir,
Yeah,
that's
save that one. I might need that in a second. I think.
yes.
I am Vesuvian of the House Wavir, of Balik. Allow me to enter. 1, 2, 3 good ones, 1 negatoni.
Okay, so 2 net 2. Okay, so you're gonna get 2 plus 2 dice in your next roll, plus 2 good dice. Okay, so he kind of this guy's pretty sunburned because he's it's dark sun, and because he's he is a guard who's gonna be on watch, pretty much all day. But even then, you can see kind of the color all drains from his face, and he. Of course, my lord. One moment, and you hear some of him running down. And there's some shouting behind of someone yelling at someone else, and then he is the door sort of. You hear some rattling, and then the door slowly kind of creaks open. It's a heavy. I'm trying to think what it would be. Wood, I guess. Yeah, wood. Just because wood is not super common in.
Right, there's not a lot of forest around. Yeah.
No. So. But the door opens up, and the guy that you saw on top of the wall is standing next to you. My lord, what brings you and all the guys kind of ride in on your Crodloos, and he says, what brings you here?
What brings me here is very interesting, and perhaps you'll be able to assist me, but we seem to be missing some shipments of goods that our house was expecting.
Shipments of goods, you say? Perhaps if perhaps you would want to speak to the what do you call it? Chief agent.
Oh, perhaps I would.
He kind of smiles and yes. Okay, so why don't you as he sort of scrambles off, you can see what the interior of the building kind of looks like. Oop, no, this looks like California. There you go. Only a couple buildings here. One's like a warehouse. One seems to be a barracks / quarters for people. As you are, what do you call it? As these guys are walking in, or as you're walking in, I'd like you guys to please make awareness checks for me.
Awareness. Where's my? There it is. 3 and 1.
And threshold is actually going to be a 3, please.
I think we're going to use one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
All right.
Awareness checks. I'm going to use quick at hearing.
All right.
Can I just
oh,
click a hearing to
Good dice, you mean?
No, this one's going to add good dice. Adding that just increases the size of the dice pool.
Oh, so it becomes a bad dice now. So by half, then is what you're
Well, it doesn't
saying.
become a bad dice. It always was a bad dice. It's just that you've increased
Well,
the size.
okay, so I had 3 and 1 for awareness.
No, remember that's the auto successes.
Oh, right. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, your dice pool. So your dice pool was a 3. Now it's a 4 because of your spending your thing. But if there's something else that you think that might be appropriate, you can try and.
Oh well, I mean, perhaps I should try to use my telepathy skill to see if I can peer into what the situation, what's going on here. See if these guys are being honest.
Yes, I'll let that. Yep.
I'm going to use quick hearing.
So that goes like this. Is what happens
Yep.
then?
Sorry, go ahead.
Quick hearing is a benefit to my awareness. More like
Yes.
range.
Yep. I will let that. Yeah. Yep.
Good work. So boom, 1 success. Yay.
Okay.
Oh, right. 1, 2, nope. 3. Yeah,
There it
okay.
is.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my sergeant skill,
Your which?
my sergeant skill, to come in with.
3 good results, too.
I don't think enough for awareness. I don't know if that's gonna help.
What about my gladiator skill?
No.
If there's an ambush, like see if there's people.
No, that's not.
I-
That's not weird. For this particular thing, it's not gonna. You know what? He's already succeeded, so it's okay. But what?
I'm gonna roll anyways then.
Sure.
So there's
right.
3 good results. What can I do with the fact that 3 good results?
For this
Ah,
one,
look at that! I got 4 4
Nice.
successes,
nice. Okay.
and then just
2 good results.
2 good
So
results.
2 good results. Okay, so I'm going to give 3. And then here's what you're gonna get some information about this as well too. What happens is you can hear someone whispering, quick, cover it up, hurry, get it, go. And you see a guy sort of kicking over some sand in the corner, like not in the corner, as you're walking, and sort of, it's not in the corner, it's sort of like near the edge of the courtyard.
Right.
What you notice is you heard them doing that, and you look over and you can see that there is sand they're trying to kick up and not doing a terribly good job of. There's sort of a weird discolored sort of circle that's in there, just very, very slightly. But as he's kicking it, you can see he's disturbing up some black sand. What that suggests to you, with that good of a roll, that's the remnants of a defiler casting a spell.
Okay, so I'm not a telepath. How do I get his attention to read
You guys
my
have worked
mind?
together a long
So,
time. What do you
okay.
guys think?
I always carry pebbles with me, I guess, and right in the back.
Yeah, that's great. Constantly like small little traumatic brain injuries.
Just little pebbles.
I can't remember my grade 7 at all.
No, I do the rude elf thing, which I only do to get his attention.
Okay.
And I only do that when it's
Because I hate that. So you know.
in my head.
All right.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So
I'm like.
yeah. So telepathically communicate that. Oh yeah, I tried one of your sweet potato things. Those are fucking
They're bad.
gross.
Well, these are the ones I usually get.
It's like eating ash.
I know. I used to get these other ones that have like these called wild beets, and I just have like these sweet potatoes, beets, and a whole bunch of others, but I didn't see them.
Yeah, that was rank.
Wow, that's not good. No wonder it's gluten free.
Okay, so your
I'll
Adolfo,
make gluten my bitch
so your
every
result, given your background or whatever, you're sort of looking around at the sort of condition of the fort, and what you notice is that I forgot to get you guys to roll the d12s as well, but it doesn't matter for this. I'm not.
Yes!
Whoa!
Triumph.
So there's a guy.
Do I get to choose?
Yeah.
Right.
No. This
So-
no. I get to choose.
Oh damn!
Well, no. Tell me. What do you think? What are you hoping?
Kicking, but then again, I don't know what's going on.
Well, you tell me. What do you
He
think?
kicks, and a whole streak of black sand smears everywhere. They're all like,
Yeah, but only you see it.
okay.
So what happens is you sort of he locks eyes with you and he realizes you've seen it. And as white as that one dude was, this guy looks like he might fucking faint.
No.
Yeah. No, but what so what this is you've known these types of things too before. If you get this guy alone, he's gonna spill his fucking beans.
So
Okay.
I'm still.
He's a talker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Jesus!
something is
what the hell's
wrong
wrong
with
with you?
I think something is wrong with your friend.
Travel dust.
Sorry. So what you notice is, as you're looking at that sort of the condition before, is that there are like everything in Athos, particularly those things that are out, those structures that are out exposed to the elements here, they inevitably have that kind of wearing and fading and whatnot. What you can see here, and the reason that I mention that is because when there's damage to a structure or something like that, you often get to see the undamaged bits underneath. This place looks like it was pretty. This has seen a fight inside the walls of it that saw some structural damage at some point. Okay. So, and what you're getting back to, so that was the insight stuff, and the guy says that he needs to get the agent whose name is. Oh, you know what? I want to grab something because I got a really great. I got a denture. Oh, where is it? Oh no, I know where it is. Where is it?
What's the lady up to tonight?
She's gonna come pick me up in a bit.
Yeah.
I gotta call her. We have 2 cars, but we're getting rid of one of them. It's just an old '92 Mazda that just is giving up on us.
Time to lose it, eh?
What are you driving? Right now?
Yeah.
You have an Elantra.
Oh, okay.
I drove one car into the ground once. It was a 93.
Yeah.
It was. By the time I was done with it, it was done.
This is the '92 Mazda. Yeah.
1983 Buick Skyhawk. Drove that until the engine block actually cracked.
Wow. 77 Le Mans. I drove it until the muffler fell off while I was driving.
Well, in this
we all have good
Do you guys
stories.
remember that red Jeep I had? The Jeep Cherokee?
Yeah.
No.
Oh?
No, actually, no.
Probably no. I don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had that.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Jeep Cherokee. Yeah, that was.
Right.
I drove
Fuck.
that until
Because that's-
2012, and
Oh,
it
you
was
did,
a
yeah.
1990 Jeep Cherokee,
Okay.
and it got to the point where it was in such bad condition.
Didn't we have to drive with the windows down because of fumes?
Yeah, there was an exhaust leak that
Yeah.
all the exhaust went into the interior. Of
No, I remember.
Oh,
So when I parked illegally and the city towed it, I went in and they're like, it'll be $400 to
Enjoy
get
it.
it out, and I was like, how about if I just donate it to the Kinney Foundation? They're like, yeah, we'll wipe the debt. It's yours. And that's when I went and bought a truck.
it was a Ranger, right?
No, Dakota.
Oh, is it Dakota?
Yeah.
I
Like,
think it was a Ranger.
I don't know. They're both mid-sized.
Tullius is the guy's name.
Okay.
Agent Tullius. So, so yeah, so
I wish I
you,
bought a Tacoma actually, but anyway.
you made eye contact with that one dude. You can see that there's clearly some, damage that's going on here. And I will wait for Steve to get back for you to communicate the. Okay, so and you will know this. The good thing is there's only a handful of people that are in this fort, so you'll easily be able to find this person again.
Actually, I'm just branching off from the group, gonna look for him,
Sure.
follow him.
Okay, so yeah, it does not take you. You're used to weaving through alleyways and shit like that. So
What is he? Is he a soldier? Is he a merchant?
he's-
Is he a tradesperson?
generally, what they have here is you've got it's mostly essentially either mercenaries or house guards who
Yeah.
are watching. Usually house
And
guards.
is this fort basically all of House Wazir? It's the entire thing is owned by House Wazir.
Yes,
so
the entire
everyone's-
thing is it's a completely with your own thing. So what do you call it? Yeah, actually, okay. So you because of your time on the streets and whatever else too, like this guy is trying to like lose you in here, but like you maybe scramble to the roof and
Yeah.
there's that kind of that scene things where like a guy thinks he's gotten away and he looks back, he's like, okay, and turns around and someone drops it down from the roof in front of him. He kind of, yeah.
Oh shit!
Damn muscle memory.
God, there was a movie Robert Downey Jr. did with Val Kilmer before he got the
Kiss
Iron
Kiss
Man
Bang
role.
Bang.
Yeah, did you see that?
Love that film.
Where he's got Kiss Kiss
talking
Bang
about
Bang. He's got the security guard on the ground and he's trying to intimidate him. He's like, all right, we'll play Russian roulette. And he empties everything but one shell, spins and goes,
Yeah.
And Val Kilmer's like, why'd you do that? He's like, well, I didn't think it was going to hit that one.
You don't put it in.
Yeah.
That was great. I was talking about that film. That's why I want to see Nice Guys.
Yeah.
It's Shane Black again. Same director, same writer.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's a
funny
fucking
ass
great
scene.
film.
Yeah, it really was.
I gotta find it.
I think it's on Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah. And I'm Michelle Monaghan too. Who's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really great. He's Gay Perry.
Yeah. Gay Perry.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
I don't know.
What up, sweetie? What up, sweetie? So, Yeah. The just realized she had fluff on her. Ever hopeful, hey, sweetie? Maybe the food's for me? No. Oh my good lord. I should write down a couple of names so I remember. It's one of the benefits of having. So again, one of the reasons I like having you guys gaming here is I can access the library.
If it makes you feel any better. One day at one of our lunch meetings, a senior partner in our office was eating a sandwich. It had a piece of cucumber, approximately that size.
Yeah.
Square stuck to his face.
Well, why would anybody say anything?
No one said
You
a
have
single
to, you have to say
The
something.
entire lunch meeting, he sat there with it.
No.
And then when we all left after about 45 minutes, he went down to his office. No one said anything. About an hour later, he's walking down the hallway. And he's still
Oh God.
You guys are terrible. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, if somebody has something, you gotta say something. It's a polite thing to do.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
No one
Those little eaters of chicken wing.
Everyone just talked. Yeah, everyone just talked about it. Like, yeah, did you see that? No one said anything yet.
I used to fuck. I made that joke when Jane was out here so many fucking times.
The Homer Simpson.
Wasn't little either. It was chicken wing. Yeah. Okay, so what's happened is you're talking to this guy, and he says that the agent is named Tullius, and Subutai has kind of left, and he's off in search of talking to some other guy.
Okay.
So this guy kind of he stops, and he seems even more. You've already rolled a triumph, so he's going to get everything out of your.
Yeah.
He seems even a little bit more afraid of you, though, for some peculiar reason.
We need help moving our bags to our rooms. You're going to help us. Walk ahead.
Of course.
Walk ahead.
Turns and he's kind of walking and keeping turning around and watching you.
I'm trying to remember what movie it is where he has him chained up and keeps kicking him in the ass.
Oh, I
What
remember.
the fuck is that? Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, where he's got the boss with the bow on his head and everything, and he's taking him to the house.
that.
Like, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just how that goes through my mind. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay, so I'm just bringing him back so that we can, all three of us.
Okay. So he's back. So you see that out of the corner of your eye. So the guy who was on the watch, he's off to one of the buildings in the fort, and you can see slowly there's a couple. I guess like word is getting around the fort, and there's a couple more guards who are coming out and kind of looking. They look like much shabbier versions of your house guards. What are you guys doing? Or so you've escorted him back. What are you doing during this time?
I'm actually
Maximus?
making him get our bags off the fucking.
There's really not much in the way of bags. to be
But
honest.
whatever, I'm
Yeah.
making him carry our shit.
Sorry, so have we met with the main guy there?
We just walked in, and they've gone off, and the guard who greeted you guys at the door or the gate and let you in, he's gone off to try and collect the agent. What did I say his name was?
Tullius?
Tullius, yeah. While he did that, Subutai disappeared for a moment,
Yeah.
and came back escorting a very, very sheepish-looking and nervous-looking guard. And you've heard Subutai make that sound that he knows you want your attention. So you sort of open a bridge between your minds, and what do you say?
Basically, tell him everything I heard.
He's
Everything.
spamming pictures of cock.
No, he'd like that.
Delete.
You mean save.
File full.
No, basically just telling him everything I overheard, everything I saw.
Okay.
Followed the guy. I'm now saying to the guy, "You have some dark sand on your boots." So, looking at his face so he can see it through my eyes.
Oh, so yeah, you see what do you call it? What you hear is that exactly. I think you were here in True Washington. You hear about the defiler, the ash. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, so there was that circle that was whatever.
Yeah.
This guy has. He looked very, very nervous because Subutai
he
basically
knows.
caught him in the act. Yeah.
Mhm.
And you see that, and he sort of spins around. He's like, what are you gonna do?
God, what is the line? What is the line again? Come now.
I'm just an
we are
elf.
men of reason. Something like
Come
crazy.
now. We are both men of actions. Lies do not become
Oh,
us.
that's it.
Yeah.
Men of action, lies do not become us. He's just a creepy fuck that count, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Mm.
Now he's looking at me. You're going
Christopher
to move
Guest.
our bags. That's it. Yeah.
What?
You're going
Christopher
to move
Guest
our
is the
bags to
actor.
the room.
Great actor.
We're going to move our bags to our room.
Of
Come along.
course. So he sort of brings, as he's sort of unloading things, your house guard are sort of doing some of that themselves as well. They've taken upon themselves to sort of, or one of them has taken upon himself to find a place to stable the problem, because there is, rooms here. In fact, the warehouse is when they go over to where sort of you would be stabling them, there's a warehouse near there that's locked up. And as you guys are sort of doing that, there's a man who comes out escorted by the guard who was greeted you guys at the gate. As he's making his way over, you can see that he, just like the other guys, he's got this sheepish, like hand caught in the cookie jar kind of look to him. He's like the other ones. He's very tan, very clearly he's been out here for quite a while. He wears a very faded tunic that has the stylized silver caracal of House Revere. And he walks over, and he's got very, very dark skin, mahogany colored eyes. They're all, and for as dry as is out here, they're very watery. He's probably carrying maybe about like 20 extra pounds than he should. And he comes up and says, and he recognizes, not recognizes you, he recognizes the sigil, the way you're carrying yourself. And he says, Master Revere, we did not know to expect you. What a pleasant surprise.
Really? You weren't expecting us?
Well, no, word had not reached us.
Word perhaps had not reached you that we were coming, but word had certainly reached us that something had not arrived here. Do you know whereof I speak?
Can you make an insight check for me, please? And I'm going to give you
I like that how you turned it around.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
That was really good. So I'm going to give you 2 good dice for that. Steve, that was great roll time.
Sorry, which one am I doing?
Insight. please.
Inside, all right. 5 plus 2. So wait a second. So you're giving me.
I'm giving you 2 good dice for role playing.
All right.
Plus, do you have a trait that might apply here?
Well, I guess because of my authority as a merchant house scion, that's probably
Sure.
applied.
So what that is remember, you don't add the dice.
Mm.
But if you got dice that go over your dice pool, you get to add 1 good result.
Ah, okay. One good
Okay?
one. Right.
So we already got 1 good result for every 2, rounding up.
Okay. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, so 4.
Fuck.
All right.
Yeah, he what do you call it? He just like his tubby little mouth is kind of what you know.
Do you expect us not to notice?
It wasn't. They were raiders.
Go,
No,
go on.
it was elves. They snuck over the walls. With the roll that you made, he's fucking lying.
Okay.
And you can tell from your buddy, his buddy kind of does this, like, there's a moment where he looks over and just can't hide his shock at what the guy just said. And then it's like, he tries to hide it from you.
I think
Got my hand on the back of his neck.
I think I will grab him by the shirt and do a mind meld thing. Okay. And
Nice.
do my little thought thief out.
Yeah,
All
great,
right,
of course.
All right, you make a will plus obstinance attack roll against his obstinance to steal a truthful answer to 1 question for each success. Target must be within combat range. If I roll more successes than his obstinance, I will sustain his effect and steal a new answer each round until the target is out of my line of
Awesome.
sight. Cost 5 will. I may extend the range of the line of sight when my ability is spending 9 will. Okay. Okay, so what am I rolling here? I'm rolling 9, 4. So 5 of these, 4 of these.
Okay. I'm going to give you 2 extra for telepathic. You get to use that trait. And I will give you actually another, because you rolled a shit ton of good results there.
Mhm.
Why don't you take another two good dice, I guess.
2 good dice. Okay, boom,
Yeah.
beauty.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so his resistance. His obstinance is a 4, so it's 2. You're gonna roll 2 threshold.
2 threshold. Rock and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, so you tear into his mind,
Mhm.
and he's completely staggers back away from your hand, and he's completely enslaved to you. You do take a lot of will for that, or you can use your resolve.
I use my resolve exactly. Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna you guys can see, you've seen him do this before. This is his less subtle way of look, you're fucking listening. So what are your questions?
Okay. What happened to our shipments?
The elves of the Sunrunner clan stole them.
That's the right answer now. Okay.
That's true. Yeah,
Why did you try to cover this up?
because if you knew the truth, you might kill me.
Where have the goods gone?
With the Sunrunner.
I'm saying to my guy, he's not very good at this. He gets the right answers, but usually the person's left insane and crippled mentally after. So, keep that in mind if he starts coming to you next for questions.
You get his looks, and he's like, "Don't let him, don't let him get near me."
All right. So can I keep doing this? I can assist.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
As long as you want to resolve
As
it,
long-
you
okay.
can take it this point.
Okay.
You rolled awesome too, so
I did. Did you
So
make
how
any?
does this work? Does he burn a resolve for every question asked?
no, you just process. There's certain the way that powers work is there's different. The way that I calculate the cost is based on sort of building blocks for how much damage they do, or how many effects, or how many people they hit, or how far they go.
Right.
And this one is just a sustained one. If he rolls good enough, there's a sort of threshold with it. If you roll well enough, the thing is that if he tried to use this on psychics generally speaking get to add their will to their resistance. So instead of hitting a whammy against a non-psychic, it might be a lot fucking harder. If you try to pull this on someone on what's his nose, the Fire Drake,
Yeah.
it might be a lot harder.
Yeah, but we cut his head off. So.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So
Ha!
it's rock paper scissors. You pick the right tool for the right job. He would have a hard time doing physical damage on people, but if he gives them the old mental whammy, out of work. Whereas your dude, mental whammy, you're not doing anything there, but just hit it harder. And you're sort of a mixed guy. Kick him at range, kick him up close. You're lethal. Yeah, you're a dick.
Yeah. I'm
Okay, so sorry, you keep asking questions.
Okay.
Still.
Did you make any effort to retrieve the goods?
No, they
What?
killed several of our guards. I felt that more deaths would be recognized
Do you know which way they went?
into the desert
Which direction?
to the west.
I look at these guys. Any questions?
Why is there a circle here? A black circle here?
Why is there a black circle there?
One of the Sunrunners was a defiler, their chieftain.
Very interesting.
I turned to my guy. Have you guys been lifting goods, lightening the load to your own benefit? Answer me. You don't want to answer him.
All right. It was Tellius. Tellius hired the Sunrunners to go and raid House Trombledor's caravan. They killed them all and brought them back. But instead of delivering the goods here, they came in under pretense of delivering it and then robbed us as well. You see Trombledor's little weepy eyes looking over his
Tullius?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got Tullius in my grasp. He's the guy
Yeah.
who sold us out.
Yeah.
So that's what
He's just heard that.
that's what happened to the Trombledor caravan. These guys.
She's asking if it's true.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yes. But
He's struggling against your will, but it's just you're way too powerful.
why? Were you planning on keeping the goods for yourself, or to give to?
So that's awesome. So you arc the arrow, and you kind of, for a further effort, and he says, "No, I hoped to impress the superiors I've been left to rot out here. I thought by seizing for the Trombladors, I would impress them.
To impress House Wavier.
Yes, I
look
did
at-
it for the glory.
I look at Steve. I've got my guy beside me. I'm like, may I
Like what? Then break his neck?
make an example, sir?
Well, he's the innocent one. The guy he's talking to, he's the one that
Yeah.
planned it all.
Without incurring death, yes.
I'm curious.
Never mind.
We're putting these gentlemen in the prison. Well, do we have any guards that are worthwhile here?
Yours.
Yeah. I mean, we have our guards here. So we're going to put the whole camp into a prison here?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you're the Lord, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
but hey, you're the fucking sergeant.
I think, you know,
I'm gonna let you guys telepathically. You guys can like communicate this shit telepathically.
I'm gonna say duty calls that there must be an example we made of. His head must be cut off.
Well, here's what you could do. The reason I wanted to bring you in the conversation is that remember you got awe. Awe is not only just like intimidate, it's also like it's impressive presence. If you're concerned about the loyalty of these troops, yeah, there's no one they've met that's as fucking scary as you.
But I'm not telling him like telepathically.
Yeah.
Right. That
You're right,
I
exactly.
think in order to gain these guys' loyalty back or something, we have to execute this guy.
Okay.
He has to be like somebody has to pay the price, right?
For failure?
Well,
For
for
failure
the
and betrayal too.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he did try to do it for House Revere. He
I-
wasn't selling it on his own. He was trying to steal from Tromblador to.
Were you?
But
were
without the
I'm
authority-
saying they weren't going to tell us the truth
But without the authority of the house, right? Why do they get to think by it themselves?
because
No,
this is
right?
what I do then to my guy. Grab him, get right down. I got him under the neck.
Yeah.
Take my knife out and grab his tongue and pull it out. Slip right down the center, fork tongue.
Ooh.
Liars. And throw him on the ground.
That's a good example. How many of your men were complicit in this activity?
All of them.
Oh, fuck.
There was someone yells out, "Lies! He made us!"
Okay, so I will drag him out into the courtyard. I guess it's out in the open now. So we throw him in the middle of the courtyard, and I ask the rest of the guys what their story is.
I say we remove all their noses.
Are you
Mark
letting
the
us
shape.
release this guy from your?
Well, I'm just gonna throw him right down on the ground. Where's he gonna go?
Well, I mean, your mental connection. Are you?
I guess I may. Yeah, I will now. I'm tired of it.
Oh, okay, you gotta. I did it only for the glory of House Revere.
Shut up. All right.
One of the guys who seems to be sort of, he looks like he's probably in his, like maybe late 40s. He steps forward, very weathered, very scarred. He's wearing things. He says, "He made us. He was our superior. We could not say no. And we had nothing to do with this. He made this deal with the elves. When they turned on us, we had no idea."
And I'm saying telepathy to him. What about the pigeons? They could have sent a pigeon to us to let us know.
That they attacked.
It's a stupid plan. You didn't have to. Sure, you say in your mind, "Oh, okay, sure, we'll go with you," and then alert us that this idiot's planning this.
Yes. Why didn't you alert us? I said that.
They're all-
the guy-
I mean,
Well,
they're very loyal to their commanding officer, right?
Yeah, but if their commanding officer is doing something that the house would frown on if they do.
You rolled a really good insight. It seems like there's kind of like two camps in
Yeah,
here.
I rolled a high awareness,
Awareness,
but not insight.
not insight.
Yeah.
Anyone, whoever rolled bonus dice for this one, I'll let you spend one of them to notice something.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Just pitch it in.
Just one?
No, the beads or whatever the tokens. Yeah, you just spend it and you get a success. So,
Okay.
what you're noticing is that there seems to be two like camps. There's some of the guys who have that sheepish look, and there are some of the guards who are like, "What the fuck? Like this is what happened."
Yeah.
So it seems like there may be some guys who
Didn't
knew what was going on. There may be some that did not know.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Am I making an example of him?
Well, I think we should look to our Lord here, and should we execute this traitor?
I sort of feel tempted to bring him back so he can tell his story to the great grandmaster of House Wavir. I think he might be very interested to hear about all of this. That's what I'm thinking. Of course, it's a ways to drag this guy around, but
Meanwhile,
It's
I got
one
my
thing
bee
that-
on his back
yeah.
and my knife on his neck.
It's one thing to kill. Actually, that's just in terms of like power plays. It's one thing to like go and execute someone and blah blah blah. To bring this dude back and leave him for what's his name to do. That's really showing deference to him, which he fucking loves. So
yeah, it might make me look good, guys. You know what that's all about. So I think maybe we should try to do that. Meantime, we can put him in the custody of the guys here, and then we can take some of the troops and try to go get back our stuff.
I say we mark them all.
remember the roll that you made earlier when you were. I was trying to see if you made a good lore check. For about this, or the exploration roll for this place. So what you know is there's two things. I'm leading up to something here for you. So one thing is that you've been around this area. You've been to Echo Fort before, so you sort of had a chance to scout this area. You also know that if there are elves there, because you've got elf lore, right? So you can take an auto success on stuff, even though your lore is shit. You can still get a success.
My lore sucks.
Yeah, that's the other thing you can do with traits is that you can get an auto success even like, and by success I mean like you can succeed in you can meet the threshold, even though your score may be balls. What you know is that if they've been collecting a bunch of shit, they're probably elves run, but I mean like they run as a pack. If there's heavy shit that they've collected, especially if they empty this place out, they probably found some place to store it. You know of a place that may be a likely candidate because about a day or so to the west of here, there's a part on the Siltsea that not a lot know about where there's a land bridge that leads out to one of the islands in Siltsea. Now you have to know where the place is, or you have to really stumble across the place open. But do you think you remember where this fucking place is?
Okay. I pick up the guy with a split tongue.
Yeah.
And I tell him if he wants to keep his nose, point out all the people who are complicit with the plan and those who do nothing about it.
Okay.
So mark him with his blood. So
Do you mark him or them?
he can mark them with his blood, so we know which one is which.
Okay.
So
Your twisted methods are always entertaining.
So as he sort of,
that way we know which ones to take with us to try to recover the
Absolutely,
goods, right?
yes.
Like, I mean,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So as he starts making his way over there, one of the guards sort of, I guess he kind of sees the writing on the wall of what's happening. So as that guy starts approaching him, he sort of faster than you guys can react to it. He gets a dagger out and fucking plunges at this guy's. You're not gonna mark me. So he stabs the guy, and
you just marked yourself.
I think he's gonna make a run for it too. So why don't we? I'm not gonna make it back. Well. I'm not going to make it. I'm not trying to cheat you guys of your battle dice, but we'll just run with how this goes. So, what do you guys want to do? He's basically trying to make a run for it. I don't know whether
Take him down.
Want to Achilles, motherfucker. Like,
yeah. Go ahead.
or did anyone ever play?
Assassin's Creed.
No, what's the one that came after Oblivion?
Mario Skyrim.
I don't know what.
Skyrim.
Skyrim. Oh, I used to be an adventurer until I took an arrow to the knee. Yeah, so, okay.
Yeah, I give you a look. I'm like, okay,
Well, hold on. I'm an elf. I can run
Schwarzenegger
faster than these fuckers, can't
Half
I?
elf. Yep.
Half elf.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm just going to run and tackle them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a athletics check, please.
Okay.
Sorry, the threshold will be 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. Threshold will be
Why
2.
don't you just take a success?
What's that?
You can just take a success.
Yeah. You
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll take success.
Yeah. So yeah, it's what does it look like?
So basically, I sprint off like, some creepy motherfucker with really long legs.
Yeah.
No, basically just do a flying tackle on this guy
Sure.
from behind,
Yeah.
and then roll over and put him in one of those crab things where, can't move his limbs.
Yeah. He's moved.
I'm holding him there for you.
And I'm gonna
You're
I'm
the
gonna go
superior
over.
officer. So
I'm gonna go over and I'm just gonna kind of pick him up from the throat.
Oh
Pick
yeah.
him up.
Okay, remember that like 5 is sort of like maximum human capacity. Your guy is fucking like, Arnold Schwarzenegger at his peak kind of size.
Put it over the neck. And I'm gonna bring him to you.
okay.
And I'm gonna say,
Thank you.
What do you want me to do with him?
I want everyone who is complicit in custody in the next, In the next few moments, anyone who tries to run or who lies is going to die immediately, and the rest will accompany us back to.
I'm gonna give you Merchant House Scion and Telepathic gives you auto success back. So yeah,
Okay.
you're
So-
easily being able to identify who the.
So I don't want this guy to run, right?
Mm.
So I'm just gonna grab a leg and I'm gonna chop him in the knee.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Just collapse.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I got a knife on him.
Right? And I was gonna throw him to the ground.
Okay, so what do you call us? What do you guys do then? So you shared that, so you know sort of where this like tidal bridge or the equivalent thereof, the silt equivalent is, and
I think we should rest for the night.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
quite a lively
I
day. I
wanna
have
do
lots to think
fatigue
about. Yeah,
Check. I need to get some fatigue back big time.
yeah, we
Yeah.
do. Yes,
okay.
we're gonna have a good night's sleep tonight,
Okay.
everyone.
Who's gonna keep? Well, you got your whole fucking.
I'm gonna go mark all the guys who are complicit.
We'll throw them in one of the houses and then put some guards on them. And
What does the house do to
So
mark?
why is one of the warehouses
mark
closed?
people? Like I assume the house is like the Yakuza.
Why is
You do
one of the
something-
warehouses?
question.
Is
Yeah,
the warehouse is always
It's
closed.
slit
It's locked up.
or-
For,
You
can do whatever you like.
and stuff like
What,
that.
what does the house do?
But it's been
You're the
it's
house.
not completely empty, but it's been pretty much
we cut
So
off.
that's
a
where
hand.
we're gonna, and that's
Huh?
where we can
We
lock
cut off
off.
a hand.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So they can't really help you all that
Yeah.
much.
Do they have cells?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
Do they have
The
cells?
Yakuza, I mean,
Jail cells?
Like,
Alright.
No,
like,
jail
what do you
cells.
think the
So we
house
just
would
lock them up in the
Yeah.
warehouse.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Got a
and you can put a couple of your
nostril,
guards,
clip it
and also some of the
here.
loyalists, I guess. You could.
Do that. I don't know.
What I'll say is that
I like your nose slicing.
Random?
bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do something says less invasive for now.
Yeah.
We'll save the real
Okay.
damage for the
Okay.
house.
We were just talking about how the house
Weird.
marks.
How are we gonna mark these guys?
House
Sure.
soldiers in a way that shows they've disappointed the house, like the Yakuza.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So apparently, I don't know. So
Nothing
I go
too
and I
punitive, just
slit
make it-
everyone's nostril. Who's
nice.
just
Sure.
a small slit.
Does that mean you get 3 strikes and then it goes right in, or what? 1, 2. Okay. So so the evening, you guys do. So the beds are not. It's not quite as fucking same as being at home, but you will be able to make a fatigue recovery check with a threshold of 1. So go ahead and make a roll, and for every success you roll, you get to recover 1 fatigue.
One die for each point of fatigue.
Yeah, like your fatigue score, not
Yeah.
your current level.
Gotcha. 6. 1, 2, 3.
The threshold
take it.
of 1?
All I need is the one, and I get to roll 10.
So anything over 1 dice then, right? Oh,
And I have 1, 2.
perfect. That brings me.
Anyways, I'm up.
Exceeded.
I'm up to full.
Me too.
Because all I needed is 4, 5. Yep.
Jesus. So do you work every weekend?
Not every weekend. And I don't work the full day.
Okay.
You don't work the full day.
How we doing? Everyone,
What are your target? Like, do you have a target on it?
I don't really. If our target averages matter.
What's that?
Receipts.
Oh, okay.
how did you guys so doing recovery? How's everyone's fatigue?
Gotcha.
I got. I'm good. 2.
I think we're all full.
No,
Are you really?
I got 2.
2. You still got carrying 2?
Yes, literally happening.
What time do you guys want? It's 8:30-ish now.
Holy shit.
Time flies.
Yeah, fuck, we've been going all day. Jesus. I'm at your guys' disposal. Whatever's
Like half an hour.
well, yeah, we can go wrap it in half an hour. Yeah, sure.
Responsibilities. Man's got a wife.
Yeah.
Well, you got a wife too, but she's right here. Having a good time.
Hi, sweetie pie. Hi, sweetie pie. What's going on?
Oh, look at that tail. Look at that tail. Hello. Hello there. Hey, you got so many boys today. Yes, you did. Yes. Mwah. Hey, Peanut. Your head's like a peanut. Your head's like a peanut. Hey. Yes, hello. Hello. Did you eat all your food? Where's your food? Hey, where's your food? Honey, where's your food? Where is it, Emilio?
Oh, you got all your food here? Come on. Come get your food. Come on.
She's like,
That, what do you call it? That mind, or the, whatever it is,
flame,
the
yeah.
thought taker or
Yes.
thought thief spell. That's pretty fun.
Oh,
That worked out really cool.
Oh, shit. I need to get a.
Yeah, sorry about that. She, yeah.
That's fair. I think I got a sticky roller.
Super fine hair combined with that. So, okay, so you guys you recovered, sounds like you recovered most of your fatigue. So you've recovered from the trip. You've got yourself a little more hale and hearty. What are you going to do now?
So I guess I'm trying to understand what our plan is. We're gonna
keep some of these guys here. We'll take some troops.
and then we'll go
We'll go get the stuff, and then we'll come back and then take these idiots back to the house
with the goods.
with the goods. Yeah. I like that idea.
I like that.
Excuse me again.
It's always separate from the rest of the people we've imprisoned against too, right?
So what are you trying to do? You're trying to
us back.
So, we'll prison the guilty guys in somewhere. We'll leave them there. Then we'll go and get the stuff back from the Dark Elves and not kill all the Dark Elves if we can, or at least get the stuff, and then come back, grab these idiots, and then bring them back to the house to talk to Lord Revere.
Okay.
I'm good with killing elves.
One of the things you got elf lore. So one of the things you know is that it is a couple of things that I guess here, I'll give you some insight here. Any tribe, like a elf tribe or a slave tribe, because there's like bands of freed slave tribes that just roam the deserts, like kind of like dark sun versions of Spartacus. What do you call it? The slave tribes, they don't tend to host both defilers and preservers. It's one or the other.
Remind me again what preservers are.
Preservers are the wizards who use arcane magic but don't destroy. Defilers are much more selfish, and they'll just rip the life out of the dead or dying sands of Athos, and they'll cast their spells.
Oil companies.
Sorry?
Oil companies.
Yeah, really. Yeah. So that you know that. You also know that it is unusual for a defiler to be in a position of leadership amongst the elves. So that probably means he's kind of a badass, because elves tend to, because they're spend so much time traveling across the desert and so forth. They tend to the clerics or priests of the elements tend to be held in fairly high regard.
Right.
So yeah. So
Okay.
what are you guys gonna do? What's the plan here?
We're gonna
So next morning gets up and everyone's in. The night passed without incident. The traders are in custody.
Do you still need some more fatigue, Steve?
I got 2 more fatigue I could get rid of.
Do you want to take another night to rest?
No, let's go. Oh, what? I probably should have.
Right, it's well.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that
Well,
it's hard to tell. I mean, there's they've been there this long as it is, right? So
It's been 4 days. If they're still there or not, we don't want the trail to get cold. We'll take another day of rest. Is there something we can do for a day? Not exactly. Is this place a day away? This place of yours?
Yeah, about a day's.
Is it? Right.
which might mean we might lose more fatigue or more resolve, right?
Yeah.
We might lose some just getting there.
Yeah.
That's Samsung tablet.
Is that the note, or is that's a note, right?
Note 10.1. Yeah,
10.1.
it's old. It's like 40 years old now. That's about from my first year of drawing.
I have the same one, I think.
I could be like we get to this place. Could we take an extra day there to get our fatigue back? If there's nobody there, kind of thing. Did you have to be at a post to get a proper rest?
What happens is
Sleeping
that
on the ground,
depending
so-
on where you are, it adjusts the threshold of fatigue. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and the trouble is that if you don't succeed, you could lose more. Like if you
Right.
get a shitty night's rest, effectively.
I hate to waste another day simply to recover my fatigue. There's something else I can do. Not really.
Just keep yourself to the. Don't be attacked by giant madmen, and
Just don't get in the way of 10.
That was fucking crazy. I did not intend for that to happen there, Steve.
That's
That's what happens with despair, though, right? So
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
Let's go. Enough of this bullshit. I'm sick of these idiots.
Okay. So what are you gonna do? Are you just leaving the loyalist guards to?
I guess maybe we'll do a little bit of both. Maybe we'll take leave a couple from my squad, take a few from the camp, that kind of thing. Mix them up a bit.
Sure. So, excuse me. Are you trying to supplement your guys to?
Oh yeah, let's take let's bring a couple more
Okay.
for my.
So what you learn from talking to these guys is that they apparently you have 8 guards. There is a total of about 12 loyalists left.
Yeah.
How
There
many
is.
guys did we lock up?
You locked up 6, I think.
Cool. Right.
Yeah. Well, that's not true. So we're in 6, but one of them would have died. So about 5 or so.
All right. We could leave 6 guys, three of mine, 3 of theirs, and then take the rest.
So that gives you a total of 3,
But
3,
I
9.
don't really kind of want to leave my guys. Like these are trained.
I know.
Yeah,
these
they're
are
trained. Yeah,
They've been
they're
fighting as
certainly
a-
a superior.
But we trust them, of course, right? Is the only thing.
But I mean, we don't have reason not to trust the other guys there.
I suppose we don't if we've got all the right information. But we wouldn't look at.
do.
I just want to make sure I don't want to lose this guy. That I want to take back to Lord Revere.
Tullius?
Yeah, Tullius.
We need to leave someone in charge or guarding them.
Why don't we leave Mongo?
Actually, yeah. Why don't we do that?
Oh, why not?
Mongo.
Oh yeah, keep forgetting we have
Yeah.
Mongo.
The Bush League DM keeps forgetting about him anyway. So.
exactly.
Mongo, though.
Okay, we'll leave him on.
Fucking
Take the rest.
Mongo,
Yeah.
All right.
We'll leave the loyalists with Mongo,
That's
right?
a good-
And
Just scared
we'll
shitless.
we'll tell Mongo,
Yeah.
you eat anyone.
Mongo has a little thought bubble over his head that just simply says, "Mongo always forgotten."
Don't worry, Mongo. We won't
Always
forget
a bridesmaid, never a bride. Okay, so Mongo gets left to watch for you guys, or to watch. You'll guard them.
Yeah.
You hopefully isn't as easily banned. Although it was some pretty skillful work on Subutai's part to bamboozle him the first time.
Mhm.
Okay, so then it's you guys and your guards. Now the what you hear is there's about 40 soldiers who are part of the Sunrunners.
Okay.
40.
40.
Shit cock.
So now, effectively, the way just so you know, the way rather there's a couple ways I could do it, but to avoid it being a overly punitive thing, what I've done is the what do you call it? Effectively the way that a larger group works is that it just has a larger coherence, but it's not a logarithmic increase. So it's not like because there's 40 that they've got a 40 coherence, it's a smaller increment. So it still is manageable because there could be a situation where like a small group could outdo a big group, and the big group can only so many of them can fight the small group at a time, right?
Right.
So yeah, that said, it would be, you guys would have a hard time, think of what happened when you fought groups of 10 of them, imagine what a group of 40 would be like.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what you can do is if you did tricks. Amy, what are you doing, honey? Doofus?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you could try and draw off some of them or whatever.
Okay.
We've
We've got quite a lot of guys. Right, we've got a lot of guys.
Not really.
Wow.
We have our 8, right? Plus
3 of us,
3. That's
plus 12 or whatever, or what are we taking?
So we're still like
I think you're leaving them there, aren't you? Or are you taking them?
We'll take some of them. So we'll leave Mongo with 6 guards, take the rest, that kind of thing.
Okay, so give you 6
All right.
extras.
All right.
Thing is, they're not as trained and they're not mounted either.
True. Good fodder. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Captain Fodder. Would you call me? Nothing. Doesn't really matter anyway. So, okay. So, what do you? What's the plan then, guys?
We go to the.
Yeah.
All right. We take the boys. We set up our caravan and we head out to go and retrieve our stuff as much as possible. So 47 runners is a lot, but yeah. Well, we'll figure out our strategy when we find them.
Okay. So you make your way. Why don't you make your travel checks for me? It's 1 day travel. So everyone, remember rolling your what do you call it? Escalation.
Escalation.
Did you get all your fatigue back?
No, I still have 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You failed it?
No, I didn't. I just didn't. We didn't spend another night. We're just going.
Yeah. He's anxious.
Man,
I'm just going to take an auto. pass.
Blam. 6 and no. Okay, I got
Or
it.
then Judas, roll your d12.
All right.
Fuck. I'm gonna take a resolve and re-roll that.
Okay.
There you go. 2, 3 successes.
There you go.
I'm using 1 resolve to add 2 for my trouble.
Okay. 1.
Nice.
Me.
So you take 1 fatigue.
Okay.
You know what? Just get one of the soldiers to give you a back rub at the end of the day. You'll get it back.
Okay,
So,
so
where am I at here? So let me just double check. So fatigue, I have 1, right?
Yep.
And then resolve, I have minus. So I have 9. 9 resolve.
So the hike to get to this the land bridge is difficult. You nearly think you're gonna it'll take its toll on you, but you manage to kind of dig down deep and make your way. The wind is blowing this particles or these particles off from the Salt Sea to the point where you guys have to basically like wear masks or bandanas across your face to avoid choking on it. You unfortunately have a moment where it kind of the wind whips it off, and you kind of go to shout, and it's just a mouthful of stuff. So that's where your fatigue comes from. It's not from you being exhausted. It's just like a mouthful or lungful of silt.
For a guy who spent most of his life fighting other dudes naked, you sure are a pussy when it's walking through the desert.
Well, I grew up in gladiator coliseums, right? I mean,
Sleeping on beds.
being treated well, being fed well.
Yeah.
That's a lot of muscle. This is a lot of muscle to move.
Fighting other dudes all the time.
Yeah.
It's funny. That's actually specifically how I built your guy.
Yeah.
Was so that he would be like, look, I grew up in the fucking city. I don't know what.
What is deserts and these muscle, man? Things are toll.
Okay.
It's a lot of calories to move this around.
Okay, but you are fortunately able to make it to the tidal bridge. Drew, you can just purchase the necessary result for your explorer, so you get there.
Yep.
Now the land bridge itself is effectively like kind of a leftover formation from the far reaches of time, and it's now. Let me see it. Yeah, it's kind of like actually a fairly straight bridge out to this. What do you call it? Out to the this island. The island is like where the peaks are. It's sort of a former volcanic surface, so it's full of craggy, worn down kind of like hoodoos and stuff like that. So there are a bunch of tall pillars that have been eroded around on this island. And the island is probably about maybe 300 or 400 feet across. So there's plenty of hiding spaces, plenty of crevices, and there may even be caverns underneath as well, too. So this place, so you're sort of having a chance to talk about it. What's the plan here for the approach? You know that the elves likely have lookouts.
Can we
possibly...
Well, I was hoping they might have ditched the stuff there and gone on to raid other things.
That's possible, actually.
Can I use my my sergeant tactics for a plan? See if it'll work.
Yeah.
See what'll work.
I want to have a plan to try to divide these guys. So my plan.
What is your plan?
My plan is to start me.
It's underpants gnomes. Step 1,
start
kill underpants. Step 2, step 3, profit.
Start like a huge fire and try to draw some of these guys towards that fire.
Okay. Where do you start the fire?
Well,
do you want me to try stealthing in first to see if I can find them, or do you just want to draw them out?
I was just trying to draw out as many of these.
I guess
as you can.
Again, it's a desert.
Yeah.
Athos is a desert. So what are you starting the fire with?
Let's kill one of the soldiers and burn his body.
You really are a city boy.
City
Let's just burn these rocks.
Burn dust.
Dirt.
Okay, there's a difference between coal and stone, you retard. Come on.
So okay, so you want to use your stealth then to find one of these guys?
Sure.
Maybe we can use one of those guys to burn that guy.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
They're
Let's
elves
try
are
it.
made of carbon, aren't they? You can burn carbon.
Oh, so elf lore.
Yep.
Can I use that in stealthing? Using that as an idea of where
I'll
they
let you
might
do
have.
that.
Okay,
Sure.
so what do I do if I do the traits again?
Okay, so if you use a trait, you add +2 good dice. And I think I'm actually going to give you another 2 good dice because like it's the Silt Sea, but there's fucking plenty of cover for you to hide underneath. So effectively, remember what that means is you've got one good result already.
Yeah, pretty much, and
Okay.
then nothing but the good dice. So
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, and your what do you call it? D12. Mm-hmm. That could come up 12 though.
Okay. No. Only got 2 successes.
Okay. Still 2 successes plus 2 good and 2 good results and another existing good result.
Yep.
You're easily able to sort of reconnoiter this without being spotted.
Okay.
So where are these guys? There is still their camp, and they're sort of on the far side of the island. There's a bit of a kind of like it's not quite a box canyon because there's a way out the back as well, but that's where they've roughly set themselves up. They've got a windbreak set up at the mouth of the box canyon so that wind's not just whipping through it and through their camp.
What's the windbreak made of?
The windbreak is made out of stones. I'm gonna say it's like a wall that's been built.
It's too bad.
You mean, is this above? Where's this windbreak? How's this windbreak?
Oh well, again, like there's a canyon that's there. And then what they do is they built up a windbreak with collecting.
And where's everybody else?
They're
on the bottom
mostly
of the canyon?
behind. Mostly behind the windbreak.
How big is this little box canyon thing?
Probably about maybe 80 feet or so, in kind of like out on each side.
Where are the scouts positioned?
The scouts
Or
are.
lookouts, patrols, whatever.
There is there's on the other side where the side you came in.
Yeah.
You fortunately sort of thought like an elf, and you saw where he was positioned, and sure enough, there is one that's hidden, very well hidden underneath kind of a buried in sand and whatnot with a couple stones on it, but with a kind of canvas tarp or whatever on top of him. And so there's really only one guy who's on lookout here. And then the rest of them there really isn't anyone kind of keeping a watch inside there. They sort of, assume that no one will see that other scout.
How many can I count in there?
Non-combatants and combatants, probably about maybe close to 100
Oh shit!
100.
elves.
I wish we could set a fire.
Remember, that's including non-combatants.
Burn them all.
The combatants, as they sort of expected, there's about 40.
And how many do we have again?
You have 8.
Oh fuck!
18. Oh, you all 12?
Well, we have 8 guys, and then we have 3 of us, and then we have the 6 that we brought.
Oh, sorry.
That's 17.
Yeah, okay, sorry. You're right. Yeah.
Still, the odds aren't good.
Oh, not really.
18 on 40. That's a
I kind of wish we had something to burn. Just start raining fire in there, smoke them out,
What about if, like,
make them run through the back narrow thing, and just
so
start
all this is
shooting
stone,
arrows at
right?
Mhm.
So do you have any magic that you can create a blast? That
He's not a magician. He's a psychic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, do you have
not
any
exactly.
powers that could create a blast that could bring down some of this stone on the camp?
Really? No.
No.
Is there any way I can sneak up behind the elf who's on post?
Oh, I think so, yeah, with that roll. But you effectively got 3 good dice, or 3 good results on that, so.
So even, let's say you killed them, right? What else could we do, though? We still can't attack.
No, but we could sneak in at night when most of them are asleep because they don't really seem to be paying much attention to anything. The ones in there, they're relying upon.
Do a bit of a night attack.
Yeah.
Start like trying to take them out one by one or something?
Yeah.
unless they sleep all in a barracks or something.
Or if we all just attack at once and we create enough confusion. We attack from both sides of the cabin.
Yeah, we can do some guerrilla tactics and take some of them out at a time if they have patrol groups or whatever.
Remember, the island's only about 200, 300 feet long, though. So
Okay.
there is, I mean, that's it. There is plenty, like I said, there's plenty of fucking places to hide, and it's easier for your size group to hide than it is for theirs.
Right.
Well, I guess we could set an ambush. I could attack the patrol. He could raise the alarm, and then I could scamper off. Although I don't know if they're smart enough to expect that. That's just
Wow,
not
you guys,
an ambush.
Drew's starting that place out, so you guys are thinking, can you both make awareness checks for me, please?
Dun, dun, dun.
And I'm going to apply 2 bad dice because of the silt.
That gives me like 3 bad dice.
So you got 1 guaranteed bad result.
1 guaranteed bad. Okay. Well, because I had this is what my roll would have been. So you're just replacing those.
Yep.
So that means that's not a guaranteed bad result.
No, it's not a guaranteed bad. I'm sorry, you were already at.
All right. And if I was to use this,
Yeah, I would add 1 dice to the pool, which means 1 good dice.
and if I used my resolve,
You would add 2 dice to the pool.
2 dice to the pool as such.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, no, because your dice pool at that point, so your dice pool is 3, right?
Without growing the pool, right?
Yeah. So you grow
Well,
the
dice
pool.
pool's 4 because I added 1.
Well, because you added 1. Okay,
Yeah.
so 4, and then you add 2 more, so it's 6. So you build the dice pool first, then it would be 3, and then I give you 2 bad dice. So it would be 2 bad dice.
Oh, but that you already gave me the 2 bad dice.
No, it doesn't work that way. You
Okay.
build the size of the dice pool first, and then you add good dice, bad dice.
Bloody hell. All
So I have 3, 2, right?
Yeah.
And you're telling me I need 2
But-
bad dice? What are you saying?
Say again.
So my awareness is 5, right?
Awareness is 5.
Now you're asking me to add
Yeah, so
2
it's
bad.
then add 2 bad. Yeah, so it'd be 4 bad and 1 good.
right, here we go. Boom, boom. We got 1, 2, 3 successes.
Nice.
All right.
But
I want to have 1 bad dice too, a bad result.
I got 3 successes.
This is with 3 bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to say is, you guys succeed. So what happened is that while you're sort of waiting for him, you guys are sort of watching the because the silt from the silt sea is just like rushing in. And what you sort of see, and it's like so almost too close before before it's really on top of you. Coming from the west, it's a small caravan, and you rolled particularly bad. So you're like, holy shit! That banner that's flying above the caravan, House Tomblor. And so both of you guys you rolled 1 bad dice. That's 1 bad, or 1 bad result is 1 bad dice to any stealth check you want to make now.
Okay.
And you have it's 3 bad dice to any stealth check you want to make now, because you're just like, shit. So what do you guys want to do?
I would like to retrieve our caravan. You guys? What do you-
I'm not going to try to hide. I say we take
Retrieve
care of
what
it.
caravan?
Say that we take down the caravan.
Yeah, it's this caravan that's coming our way.
Oh, is that ours?
Yeah.
So no, this is
No,
House Tomblor.
Oh, sorry.
we don't know who's
Remember,
in it,
we
though.
cut off
We
the
don't.
head of
We don't
one
know
of
who's
their
in it.
guys.
Right? It's not coming from the east where you guys came from. It's coming from the west, but not where you guys came from.
Yeah. But this isn't the same one that had been attacked and taken away, though.
No. Well, not that we know of.
Who knows?
We don't know whether it's been taken or not. Either way, we should probably.
What you know is that, like a lot of other merchant houses, like one of the ways to try and track this shit down is to go out, beat the feet, and whatever else too. If it's a particularly valuable cargo, or if a particularly valued member of the house is killed, there is divine magic that is oracular in nature. There is scrying to be done with psychic powers. So there's any number of reasons for why these fuckers are maybe here.
So I guess we want to spy on them, see what's going on. If they get descended on by the elves, we'll join in and help them. And if they're coming we'll see if they have some relationship to the elves.
So, guys, can we leave it here? Because I got to go.
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Because before we start a combat or something, I don't want to leave.
We'll put a pin in it.
Buddy, great seeing you again.
We should get together soon again.
Well, think of a name for our little Skype group, and then let's pick a book or something that looks good, and then we'll do a little group or something like that. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is you have time to read a book?
Yeah.
No.
Clearly.
We should get together still this week for your birthday.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I've got time because because work is so fucking crazy right now. For those listening at home, thanks so much for joining us for the Live from the Sword Coast podcast. I know tonight was a very unusual session. We will see you again on Friday for our regular scheduled Star Wars session.